Every rally.
Natalie Wardlow connects and ends the long rally.
Every block.
Carolyn goes to the middle. There's Booth with the block solo.
Every kill.
Sharp cross-court overpass, and there's Carter Booth cleaning up the overpass.
This is Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Live from Champaign, Illinois, the Badgers take on the Illinois Fighting Illini.
Second meeting this season for 11th ranked Wisconsin and Illinois. Second match in as many nights. A back-to-back across two different time zones. Last night, the Badgers emerged victorious with a sweep in East Lansing over Michigan State. Tonight, the Badgers on the road taking on Illinois. And Wisconsin trying to continue its quest to finish in second place in the Big Ten standings here in the 2025 regular season. Just a handful of matches remain. Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday night from the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. My name is Jesse Nelson here on 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and live video streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel with Announcer Cam for the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. 11th ranked Wisconsin, 19-4 on the season. 12-3 in Big Ten Conference play, taking on 13-11 Illinois. They are 8-7 in Big Ten Conference play. For more on tonight's match, we bring in the man calling it live from Champaign. John Arias joins us here on the pregame show. John, good evening for the second consecutive night. Back-to-back, Wisconsin and Illinois. What's the value of these teams playing these matches back-to-back at this juncture of the season?
Well, I mean, I think it lets the team prepare for like an NCAA tournament type of schedule. You know, so much throughout this season you play midweek and then you play on the weekend, and that's not what happens in the NCAA tournament. So to have these two matches and have to prepare the way that they did, you know, on this week's Kelly Sheffield show, he talked about how they looked at Illinois first. So they started this week with a day of rest, and then they looked at Illinois. They got ready for them a little bit. Then they got into Michigan State. So it's just kind of getting into that routine that the team is going to have to get into here in just a couple of weeks.
13 different Badgers players saw time on the floor last night. What stood out to you? Pick one of the 13.
Oh, boy. One of the 13. I'm going to go with Una. I'm going to go with Una Vajic. She had a career high in hitting percentage at 6'11". She had 12 kills. But she had a fantastic, and I talk about this with Kelly Sheffield, a fantastic play on match point where she dives out of bounds on the right sideline on a ball that she wasn't quite sure if Wisconsin touched it or not. I'm not sure. I watched that replay. I think Charlie pushed it into the attacker. The attacker bounced it off the net. It went out of bounds. It would have ended it. But Una made a great play because she was unsure. And it was actually something that they had been practicing this week of that type of dive for a save, and Una put it in the exact spot that they had been practicing. So she makes the play at the end to win it in the third set, so we're not playing another set in the fourth. And then offensively, man, she went off for 12 kills and hit 6'11".
Yeah, she had a fantastic night last night. Mimi Collier, 7th time this season with 20 or more kills. We'll hear your conversation with the semifinalist for the AVCA National Player of the Year Award coming up here in a moment. What stood out to you about Mimi Collier this season?
Well, just how dominant she's been. 5.25 kills per set coming into tonight. Jesse, that's on pace to set the all-time school record in any scoring in the era. So the all-time record, Sharisa Livingston, in side-out scoring at 5.19 kills per set is the all-time school record. So Mimi's going to blow by the 25-point rally scoring record, which was set by Sarah Franklin at 4.46 kills per set. Like I said, Mimi at 5.25. It's just how dominating she's been. And, man, she didn't even know this. I talked to her in this interview and asked her about, are you aware that you're going to set some school records here or are on pace to possibly set an all-time record in any era? She had no idea, but like most players probably. But it's just how dominating she's been and where she's going to stand in the record books when this is done.
Looking forward to hearing that conversation here in a few moments. Looking forward to hearing you and Jess on the call about 30 minutes from right now. 11th ranked Wisconsin and Illinois in Champaign. Have a great call tonight, John.
Thanks, Jesse.
John Arias live from Champaign, Illinois, as we get set for 11th ranked Wisconsin and Illinois coming up here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Again, for tonight's match, you can listen on traditional audio streaming platforms as well as on the radio on 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. And you can also follow along with tonight's match on Announcer Cam on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Get notified every time we go live for all of our daily shows, post-game shows on the weekends, and of course, for the Wisconsin Volleyball Announcer Cam for every regular season match here throughout the rest of 2025. You can see John and Jess calling the action from Champaign tonight on Announcer Cam on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Coming up next, we will hear from Wisconsin star Mimi Collier. That's straight ahead on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Underneath it, bump set, left side, powers it down. What a rally, and Wisconsin comes out on top.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Blocked by Bucky.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Goodman's Jewelers.
You've got me popping champagne. I'm not in again.
Executive producer Hunter Vaughn, our DJ for the night here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. That was appropriate with tonight's match in Champaign. 11th ranked Wisconsin and Illinois coming up here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Mimi Collier has been outstanding this year for the University of Wisconsin. Last night alone, 21 kills, 4 digs and a block. She hit .412, 7th time this season that Mimi Collier eclipsed 20 or more kills in a match this season. On pace to set some school records. Let's hear plenty more about the semifinalist for the AVCA National Player of the Year Award, Mimi Collier, with John Arias earlier today.
You've had a lot of success as an outside at Oregon and here at Wisconsin. It's gone to another level here in Madison. So what's the key to being so successful at terminating for you?
Yeah, I mean, I give all credit to, our setters. They just do such a good job putting me in such good positions. I think we also have really elite attackers around me. Other teams can't just kind of camp out on me. We've got weapons all over the place. So we run a really balanced offense, and again, it just makes my job so easy. Yeah.
Are you aware at the numbers you're producing as far as the record books at the University of Wisconsin?
I'm not.
Okay, so 5.25 kills per set after the match last night. That's on pace to set a school record that was set during side-out scoring by Sharissa Livingston. You're on pace to set the 25-point rally scoring, which was set by Sarah Franklin last season. And if you can keep cranking out kills here, you might have total kills in 25-point rally scoring. When you hear that, what do you think of?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't think, obviously, I'm not aware of any of that. That's not super important on my list of importance. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, cool to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is a question about your defense now. So Gary calls you the best left side blocker in college. So what makes you so good at blocking? What's the key to that?
I'm going to be so honest. Something clicked last year. I don't remember what was said or what key phrase was used, but my blocking kind of just started working. Really? I'm going to be, so I don't really have an answer to that. Something happened and it clicked for me. And my block just started getting a lot better and I started getting a lot of touches on balls. I don't know. I think just here we really emphasize being a really dynamic blocker. So that's also been super helpful, but something just kind of clicked and it kind of just started working last year. That's
really interesting. Yeah. So, what are you thinking when you go up for a block? Do you think? Is there time to think?
Yeah, definitely. I think the eye work and reading the hitter has become, something of importance. I think that's something as you get older and as you kind of grow in the game, that's another just level that you get to in blocking, not just kind of going up and blocking space, but actually looking at who you're blocking where they look like they're going. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the eye work and just kind of positioning our hands where you're going and staying dynamic, I think has been a huge thing. But yeah.
Have you thought about how fast the season has gone by? I know we get to this point of the season and everything just takes like a week, it feels like.
It's insane. Jada and I were sitting in the field house the other day and I was like, Jada, we literally have 4 home games left. It's insane. It's gone by so fast, but I've had, the time of my life here. It's been so amazing.
Talking with Mimi Collier. Okay, random questions. Which concert would you go to if you could pick anyone or any band?
Taylor Swift.
Ooh, have you been to Taylor Swift?
No, and I would have said Taylor Swift or Morgan Wallen, but then we got to go at Camp Randall, which was incredible. Mm-hmm. But no, if I would have gone on that Arias tour, I think my life would have been complete. But I missed that opportunity, unfortunately. Maybe she'll do another round. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure she will. What's your favorite song then from the latest album?
The latest album? I really like Opalite, and I like, what's the other one? There's another one that I like.
Fate of Ophelia?
Yeah, that one. Oh, okay, yeah. Period. Okay, yeah, that one.
Yeah. I like Opalite too. Which sporting event would you attend if you could attend any sporting event?
Oh, Volleyball Olympics, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
How could you not want to go attend that?
Yeah, that's a great answer. Favorite coffee order?
I'm more of a vanilla girl. If there's a vanilla latte or a lavender honey latte at the cute specialty shops, I like those too.
Yeah, very good. What's your favorite thing to do in Madison?
Ooh, kind of going up to the coffee shop. I love being productive. So productive at a coffee shop, that's awesome. Go getting caseta sandwiches is top tier. That's a whole thing in our apartment. It's everyone's best day. If they go get a caseta sandwich, and we're always mad at each other if they go with that. If we go without each other.
Final question for you. Your name is Morgan. Yep. Where did Mimi come from?
That's going to be a parent question. I literally don't know. I've been Mimi since I was little, and then I got to middle school, and I was like, my name's going to be Morgan. I was Morgan all throughout middle school and high school, and then when I got to college, there was already a 6'3" blonde Morgan from California, pin hitter, who's now still one of my best friends, but I was like, okay, well, that's going to be awkward, so I was like, we'll go Mimi. And I've been Mimi ever since, and now everyone kind of knows who you're talking about when you say Mimi in the volleyball world, so yeah, it's stuck, and it's working so far.
Thanks, Mimi.
Thank you.
Mimi Collier, semifinalist for AVCA National Player of the Year, one of 14 players nationally, a semifinalist for that award this year, joining John Arias a little bit earlier today in Champaign as 11th-ranked Wisconsin gets set to take on Illinois, coming up here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. I'm Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Our pre-match trivia question tonight: what were the 2 original colors chosen by the University of Illinois to be used for official school events in 1879? It was not blue and orange. What were the 2 original colors chosen by the University of Illinois to be used for official school events in 1879? We'll answer that in 2 minutes, coming up here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Love Madison.
11th ranked Wisconsin and Illinois coming up here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. I'm Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio. Our pre-match trivia question tonight: what were the original colors chosen by the University of Illinois to be used for official school events in 1879? It's not blue and orange. This is going to sound fairly familiar. Cardinal and silver were actually the first 2 colors used in 1879. Blue debuted for the University of Illinois in 1888, and it became orange and blue officially declared in 1894. And the reason for that was in conjunction with the completion of the construction of Engineering Hall on the campus of the University of Illinois. They said, you know what, we need to put some decorations up. They went that long without actually declaring school colors. They competed in athletic events with like green and blue and black and gold for a while. I was reading up on this evening, and eventually they finally said, let's settle on blue and orange, symbolic for the Midwest sky with the sun. Also, blue being the color of passion, authoritative, powerful, and orange and blue, yes, from the University of Illinois, directly tied to the Chicago Bears. George Halas played at the University of Illinois, and then when the Bears were founded in Decatur before moving to Chicago, he said he wanted to make them the same colors as his alma mater, the University of Illinois, the blue and orange for the Illinois Fighting Illini that we now know today. So that's a little history on the University of Illinois with our pre-match trivia question tonight here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Let's get a check of the blocks for this season, brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Block out the cold air this fall and winter with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today. Take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. Last night, big night for Carter Booth. First time this season that Booth had double-digit blocks in a single match. 10 last night for Carter Booth. And with Allie Andrew not seeing much playing time last night, Carter Booth now far and away atop the block leaderboard for the year. 200 collectively for the Wisconsin Badgers this season. Carter Booth has 100 to her name, 86 for Allie Andrew. Those two have been neck and neck at the top of that leaderboard throughout the course of this season. This is the biggest separation either of them has had in the last month as we continue to tally those statistics up. Carter Booth with 100 blocks on the season, Allie Andrew with 86, and Mimi Collier with 54. Blocks are brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Just a couple of other Big Ten volleyball matches going on tonight. 9th-ranked Purdue and Oregon in action right now. And that one is significant for Wisconsin because Purdue comes to the Fieldhouse on Wednesday night. In the 4th set, Oregon has a 2-1 lead in West Lafayette on 9th-ranked Purdue. We thought that going into that match on Wednesday, the winner would likely be the team that had the inside track to finish in second in the conference standings in the regular season. If Purdue were to fall tonight, we'd have to double-check how that would impact what would be at stake on Wednesday at the Fieldhouse. Likely it would be the same stakes, but there would be obviously a blemish extra for Purdue if Wisconsin's able to take care of business tonight against Illinois. Rutgers and UCLA, the nightcap tonight. We'll get you a full Big Ten rundown, including what's coming up tomorrow. A couple of top 25 teams in action during the intermission between sets 2 and 3. When we come back, we'll hear from Badgers head coach Kelly Sheffield. That's straight ahead on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Staying on Wisconsin sports never stops with the Jump Around podcast.
They're going to the Sweet 16. And it's all because of Nick Boyd. And not just because of the type of player he is. He's a veteran of the tournament, and he's a true point, and having to be the point guard out of Blackwell's hand is so important. This team is going to Sweet 16.
The Jump Around podcast with Jim Rutledge and Pablo Iglesias. Streaming live every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
Wisconsin's won 11 straight against Illinois, including back on October 2nd at the Fieldhouse. Wisconsin hasn't lost in Champaign since 2018. The 11th-ranked Badgers and the Illinois Fighting Illini coming up. First serve a little more than 10 minutes from right now here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. I'm Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. We go back to Champaign, where John Arias had a chance to catch up earlier tonight with Badgers head coach Kelly Sheffield.
I think a number of things stood out to me from last night, including Una Vajic, who connects for 11 kills, a career high in hitting percentage for her as well, and a great defensive save on match point.
She did. It's, put up a lot of numbers, passed well, hit. Obviously, that's really high percentage. We're trying to keep our tempo to her a little bit quicker, which I think she does a better job with, and we're moving some of our defensive players around in different positions in the backcourt, and that was, on match point, you saw her on the right back and Egan in the middle back, and she made a one-arm scoop play that she popped up 20 feet up in the air, 10 feet off the net, which is funny. That's something we were working on with all of our players earlier this week. So it was a great effort.
Yeah. What did it mean to get 13 players on the court last night?
It was more than 12. We're getting healthier. We're getting some more of our people back. There's some different strengths that different players bring, and it's one of the nice things about having 6 rotations outsides is that we don't burn a lot of subs, and so we've got a lot of subs available for different types of matching different things, and we utilized that quite a bit last night.
Carter Booth's connection, I want to talk about that a little bit. John Shondell today mentioned how well Carter was connecting behind Charlie. How did you see it?
Very high. I think we took a look today, and I think on the season, on slides, I think she's hit like about 600 with no errors with Charlie setting her. That was an emphasis going into the season, is getting her attacking that slide at a higher level. her hitting overpasses at a higher level. Both of those things have really done. The other thing that she's done, there was a play last night that the set was kind of a low set, really low set, and she got on the ball really fast and drove it into the left back for a kill. That was a ball that she was erring on as recently as earlier on this season. You know, if you didn't get it high enough for her, she wasn't able to get her big arm swing, but she's pulling the trigger a lot quicker and really helping the setter. So her range as attacker has gotten a lot better.
Talking with Wisconsin head coach Kelly Sheffield, it's the Badgers versus Illinois tonight. Has Illinois changed much from the first time you saw them this season?
They've got a new middle in playing, but other than that, it's the same personnel, and they've got one of the elite outsides in the country. The shocking thing is most of the time a lot of times she's only playing 2 rotations because she doesn't play the back row, and in row 1 they need her passing, and so if they're not passing well, then they pull Taylor DeBoer out and just going with 2 rotations. But she's one of the elite outsides. She's a big deal. The lefty over there and the opposite's really good. This is surprisingly, traditionally this has not been an elite passing team, but Illinois passed our service better than anybody else. That was the highest passing grade that any of our opponents have had is when we played them the first time. So I've challenged our team to be a little bit better servers, and which can be a challenge at this place. Is Jim with the fans going up top? Sometimes it can be a little bit the ball moves a little bit differently on each side of the gym, whether you're serving or passing. So I'm looking forward to that challenge for us.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks, John.
Head coach Kelly Sheffield with John Arias a little bit earlier tonight as we get set for 11th ranked Wisconsin and Illinois coming up in a few moments. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. That's 10 seconds for a legal ID on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Hey, this is former Badger Brad Norton.
It's a fake. Great call and great execution.
You're listening to a Good Karma Brands radio station, 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Night 2 of a back-to-back. 11th ranked Wisconsin took care of business in East Lansing on Friday night. Can they do the same tonight in Champaign? Wisconsin and Illinois coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Timeout on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 11/30/2025.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by the Gordon Flesch Company.
In Champaign, Illinois at Huff Hall, John Arias with you. It's time for What to Watch as 11th ranked Wisconsin finishes their back-to-back on the road here tonight against Illinois. Last night they were on the road in East Lansing, picked up a 3-set win over Michigan State. Tonight the Illini and Badgers meet for the second time this season. What to watch? We'll keep an eye on the Badgers offense, which once again really produced at a high level on Friday night against Michigan State. A .398 hitting percentage for Wisconsin. That's, of course, led by Charlie Furbringer, who had 43 assists in the victory over the Spartans. Mimi Collier played 3 sets and recorded 21 kills. And as Kelly Sheffield noted on the post-match show, she really didn't play 3 sets. She got subbed out in that first set, where in Trinity Shad Series came in for Mimi. So really 2.5 sets, but 21 kills, and the Badgers' offense really did not miss a beat. The Badgers' defense was outstanding as well. 13 blocks as a team, 7 of which came in the opening set. Now, that was the 10th time this season that the Badgers have had 10 or more blocks in a match. Also, the 15th opponent to hit less than 200 against Wisconsin this season, as Michigan State did not top that mark. They hit 189 in the 3-set Badgers victory. So we'll keep an eye out on that offense. Can the defense continue? And will the Badgers have 2 liberos again tonight? Anaya Warren in the second set donned the libero jersey for the first time in her career, as she and Kristen Simon were both liberos for the Badgers, starting in that second set. And Warren got served at a lot. She was in serve receive, got served at 22 times, had just 1 error, and did pick up 6 digs at libero for the Badgers. So it's Wisconsin looking for the season sweep over the Illini, and also looking for their 12th straight victory over Illinois. We'll see if all that comes to fruition, and we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll have the opening serve, and it's coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, service, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
The first set of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is brought to you by Northwestern Mutual of Southern Wisconsin. A better way to money starts here.
At Huff Hall in Champaign, Illinois, John Arias and Jess Williams with you. It's time for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball. 11th ranked Wisconsin on the road, taking on the Fighting Illini. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the University of Wisconsin. 12-3 this season in the Big Ten, 19-4 overall. Here's Kelly Sheffield's starting lineup.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Number 32, Grace Egan, outside.
Number 7, Kristen Simon, libero from Louisville, Kentucky. Go Badgers!
Number 1, Una Vajagic, outside hitter from Novi Sad, Serbia. Ciao mama I tata.
Number 17, Alicia Andrew, middle blocker from Ridgefield, Washington.
Number 15, Mimi Collier, outside hitter from Lincoln, California. My favorite food is sandwiches.
Number 52, Carter Booth, middle blocker, Denver, Colorado. Hi, Mom.
Charlie Furbinger, number 24, setter, on Wisconsin.
Starting lineup for the Badgers for Illinois. They come in 8-7 in Big Ten play, 13-11 overall under ninth-year coach Chris Thomas. Aubrey Tompkinson is on the right. She's 6'5", a redshirt sophomore. The setter is Kenna Phelan. She's 5'7" and a junior. Avery Hernandez, a 6'2" outside senior. 24 aces this season. Gabby Dean in the middle, 6'4", redshirt sophomore. The other middle blocker, 6'4" as well, and a sophomore, Ashlyn Philpott. It'll be Alyssa Aguayo on the right side. She's a freshman, 2.8 kills per set. And Vivian Campbell also gets the start. She's a junior. Taryn Kirsch is the libero. She's 5'10" and a freshman. All right, Jess, thoughts before first serve?
Here we go. First serve. Excited. This is Big Ten volleyball in November. Here we go.
And it'll be Illinois right to left. Serve receive is Simon. Furbringer runs the back set right side. Slide attack by Andrew is dug by Phelan. Now from the left, an attack by Illinois is stopped by the Badgers defense, covered. They'll try Tompkinson on the right. It's off the Badgers block, picked up by Egan, over to Collier left side. Deep end line save by the Illini, and it's near the net. It's pushed by the Badgers. A joust is pushed over Tompkinson. Wisconsin controls it. To the left side, there's Collier. Sharp cross court, and it's dug by the Illini. Now a tip on the near side by Illinois. Now it's over to the left side. A whistle stops play, and a net violation against Illinois will give Wisconsin the point, and we are off with a long rally here in the first.
What I was going to say that I didn't get to say, we only get to see 3 teams twice in the Big Ten. So this is Illinois. We get to see them at home. Now we get to see them on the road. So this is nice. We like this.
Here comes Kristen Simon, Wisconsin's libero, serving back row at the Illini. Left side, good. It's down by Aguayo, the 6' freshman, hitting .226 this season with 2.8 kills per set, and we're tied at 1. Here's the libero Kirsch serving. 3 Badger passers, Egan, Vajagic, and Simon. It goes to Simon on the right back. Furbringer, setter dump, thrown over. It's an overpass, and now Wisconsin controls it to the left side. There's Collier bombing one cross court. A cut shot by Mimi makes it 2-1.
It's a nice swing by Mimi. She hit that, super hard cross, almost on the tee. We're kind of, I don't know, we've got the ref stand in our way, but it seemed to be in that left back, outside the Bros, left side of her body.
Here's Charlie Furbringer behind the service line, the Badgers setter, the sophomore from Hermosa Beach, California. 2 aces last night. Serves short. Here comes Illinois on the right. Tompkinson got it. Cross court to the right back as Furbringer dove forward, unsuccessfully trying to pop it up.
Yeah, and Carter, she's got to stay with her middle, but that was a really, really late move from her. She's reaching and not even pressed over the net, so that makes it really hard to play defense around.
Kogan with the right hand. It goes to the right back at Simon. Tight pass. Here's the right side attack by Collier. Splits the block and bounces it to the floor.
That pass a little tight, I think Illinois' middle committed with Carter, thinking that was going to go to Carter. Left a big hole. Mimi with a commanding kill there.
Collier coming off 21 kills against Michigan State, and then serves one into the net. Service error from Wisconsin, and it's a 3-3 score in the opening set. Here comes Aguayo behind the service line. Vajagic, left back, middle back Simon, right back Collier, awaiting the serve. Handled by Simon. Pass up front to Furbringer. Right side attack. There's Grace Egan. Pinball around and down to the floor. So there's Egan connecting for a Badgers kill. Egan had 4 kills against Michigan State last night. So here comes Wardlow behind the service line. Into the net.
So here's something different. Natalie's been coming in rotation 6. She swapped the middles, so she's coming in for rotation 3 here. So just a little bit different from what has been. She's been coming in, pre-Charlie serve. This time she's coming in pre-Egan or the right side serve. So just something a little new, a little different that we haven't seen yet.
Here's Sophie Randall. Floats it over at Simon. Spins a pass to Furbringer. Back set to the right side. A tip by Egan is handled by the Illini. Left side attack. Deep middle back dig by Collier. Badgers go over to the left side, and an off-speed shot drops for Una. Vajagic gets it. 2.6 kills per set this season for Una, and it's a 5-4 Wisconsin lead.
And that's a nice out-of-system set from Simon. Underhand sets back over her head to Una for that kill. It was nice.
Egan serving from the right back, sails one deep, and it's going to fall to the floor as Phelan collided with one of her teammates as she raced to go get that second ball.
She ran into the middle. Sometimes those they're hard to get around or maneuver between, and the two passers had collided as well, so no one for that ball.
And the Badgers send one out of bounds past the end line from the Grace Egan serve, and right away now that's the third service error from the Badgers.
Third of 5 attempts.
Badgers passers awaiting Phelan's serve. Here's Kenna Phelan going at Egan, and it's an ace as Egan's pass goes to the right and down to the court.
That's a tough ball. She's throwing it short. I mean, that ball's dropping, so Egan's got to move her feet and get to that ball and not take it outside of her body there.
This one, Simon steps in front of Egan. It's an overpass, and it's thrown down with two hands by Taylor DeBoer. DeBoer right near the middle of the net, and it's 7-6, the Illini.
Yeah, we're not gonna get any replays in here, but it looks like Charlie was chirping at the up official that she was throwing that ball a little bit. So we'll see how that goes.
Egan's pass shanked to the right. Furbringer caught it. Now it's sent over by Collier from the back line. Here's a tip over by Tompkinson. Wisconsin has it. The set by Andrew. The swing by Vajagic, and it's dug by Kirsch. Illinois goes to the left side. That's DeBoer, and she gets shut down. Wisconsin had double digits in blocks last night. They get one here, and it's 7 each.
That was a really nice block set up by Furbringer. Really nice close from Andrew. Solid Wisconsin wall up there. There's no way they're getting around that.
Wisconsin had 13 blocks last night as a team. 10th time this season they've done that, 10 or more blocks. Here's the serve, back row at DeBoer. The set by Kirsch, back to DeBoer. And it's denied by the Badgers defense. It's Furbringer and Andrew teaming up. And it's now 8-7, another block by Bucky.
And that's an out-of-system ball there. Bro is taking the second ball there. She puts it up high. Charlie with that right hand sealing the line, not allowing her any room, and that's an easy block.
Here's Una serving from zone one, goes middle back on that serve. Great pass, Phelan in the middle, sets the middle blocker, overpass by the Badgers. Now Kirsch sets over to Tompkinson off the Badgers block. Furbringer, first touch, Simon setting, it's tight. It's going to be pushed back by Illinois as Mimi didn't have a lot of room up front.
When the ball is that tight, there's not a lot you can do. You're worried about hands in your face, about staying out of the net. You're just doing all you can to keep that ball in play, and that one, Illinois' block too big for that.
Here's Hernandez from the middle of the end line, short serve. Simon sprawled out on serve receive, and then Egan from the back row goes right into the middle of the net. Hitting error from the Badgers. Illinois leads it in the first. It's 9-8.
Yeah, right away we've got to control our passing. We got to get. We can't really run a lot of offense right now. We got to get a better handle on this.
Hernandez goes to Simon on the left back. Furbringer sets it up left pin, pushed into the block, recycled by Collier. Now right back to Mimi, left pin, cross court, dug by Kirsch. Back rope from the Illini, a tip and it falls. Just a tip over by Hernandez, the 6'2 senior, and now it's 10-8 Illinois.
And it looked like Andrew was on her way down when she tried to tip that up into the air, so it just kind of bobbles in her hand a little bit.
Yeah, she was on her way down, got it with the right hand just a little. Here's a push by Collier into the block, back to the Badgers. Now from the back row, Vajagic goes over the triple block. It's dug by Illinois, near side. A tip over. Una right there, handles at the 10-foot line. Right side for Andrew, goes down the line. Kirsch kept it alive, back to Kirsch, she'll push it over. Here comes Wisconsin on the attack. From the back row, it's Egan blasting one good. Deep to the middle back off of the Illini defender back there. Who was that? That was Hernandez, and now it's 10-9. Wisconsin trails by 1.
That's a nice play. Well drawn up play. Looks what happens when we can, we have a good high dig. Charlie's able to run all options, and the back row is a deadly one.
Simon serves back row at the Illini. Great pass to Phelan in the middle. A tip over. Egan dives and saves it. That was by Dean from the left side. There's Mimi, and she goes out of bounds. Point Illinois, and the Illini lead it by 2.
That's not a bad spot. We're a little long there. That's a part of the court where, the ball went right between two defenders. So the thought is there, just got to execute.
Kirsch serving from the left back, goes to Simon right back. Bump set from Una over to the left side to Mimi. Kirsch stops it for Illinois. Now Phelan goes sideline to sideline. A swipe over by the Illini, picked up by the Badgers. Left side, Collier, yes, got the block touch as she goes hard down the line. And it's 10 points now for the Badgers. They trail it by 1.
Mimi's inside because she digs that ball, so that's a smart call from her to call for that rip. That's a ball that's not all the way to the antenna. She can't get all the way out there, so she calls for the rip, and that rip is just, it's awesome.
Here's Charlie. Serving from zone 1 off the top of the net. It's an overpass. It's set over to the corner and down from Mimi Collier as she just leaps into the air and sets it to the far side corner.
That was awesome.
And that's going to force an Illinois timeout. So Collier gets the kill. She can do it a number of different ways. That time uses 2 hands. 11-11, Wisconsin and Illinois. Timeout by the Illini. Opening set here from Huff Hall in Champaign on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Welcome back to Champaign, Illinois. John Arias and Jess Williams with you. We're tied at 11 in the opening set. Wisconsin with 8 kills, 3 errors, hitting 208. Illinois 4 kills, 2 errors, hitting 111. Mimi Collier 5 kills so far in this first set, leads the way for Wisconsin. Here's Furbringer, short serve, over to the right front, middle attack, and that's going to be out of bounds by Philpott. And Philpott claiming a touch, and I think we're going to see a challenge.
In real time, I thought it looked like there was a touch. I don't know. We'll see how good the cameras are here.
Okay, first challenge comes from Chris Thomas.
And blocks are the hardest ones to see. Just based off the speed and how the camera can lag a little bit. I don't know. I don't see a lot of movement from.
Yeah, the ball didn't really
from Carter's
change.
hand.
Okay, I was looking at the ball.
We had a. Oh,
they're done.
After the review, the call will be reversed. There was a block.
Wow. Oh. They got at it.
Okay. Hey, we're at Iowa speed here at Illinois. That was I don't know. It was a super quick replay here. They didn't even go do the zoom back and forth analysis. So must have been a pretty clear-cut touch.
So Kenzie Kogan out of Cincinnati, Ohio, had an ace last night. Big win for Illinois over Washington to keep their NCAA tournament hopes alive. Kogan sends one to the left back at Egan. Pass to attack for Grace, and she wants a touch. It goes wide, and she gets the touch.
Yeah, I was going to say the official, the line judge on our side called the touch.
Kogan went back to serve for Illinois.
Yep.
As did Mimi Collier, and now it'll be Collier's turn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's going to challenge that as well.
Okay, another challenge. I think that's the closest back-to-back challenges I've ever seen. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
So we'll see if they're as quick. Here's the replay. They're showing us at Huff Hall. Touch was called. Not sure how much you can get out of that net camera view we're looking at right now.
I don't know. They got it real quick on the last one.
So Illinois wins its first challenge and now challenging again. Right now the score even at 12. But the Illini claiming there was no touch.
Looks like it would go off the setter's hands here, or the middle that's trying to close. I don't know. It's kind of an awkward angle to begin with.
This one actually taking a little bit more time. I'm not sure if that's good or bad if you're a Badgers fan. Now trying to get a replay here as we watch the game broadcast.
I don't know. It's hard because, why would you lie about that as an Illinois player?
Oh, wow. Got another one.
You know, it's funny. When I was a player, it was like notorious that you were going to get bad calls at Illinois. I don't know. It's just like they always, I don't know. So we're back at that. I don't know.
So instead of being tied at 12, it's now Illinois 13, Wisconsin 11. Big swing, Kogan serving. And it's going to fall right in front of Egan. It was right near Carter Booth, who's standing in the left front, and it drops to the floor.
Yeah, that's a well-placed serve. It drops right between two Badger players. Carter immediately takes about 5 feet to the right to give Egan some more runway.
Now here's Booth in the middle, hits off the top of the net. Phelan tries to tap into the block. Egan was waiting. Left side attack by the Illini, dug by Egan. Right side for Collier. She'll go deep cross court and is picked up by Hernandez. Down the near side, hanging in the air, that's Aguayo. Block touch by the Badgers. Egan gets one left side. Off the block of Illinois, Aguayo pushes with two hands. Una has it in the back row. Right side, adjusting is Collier, sends one over, and the dig by the Illini. Aguayo winds up, off speed, popped up by Furbringer, saved by Egan, and a free ball to the Illini. Phelan, jump setting to the left side. Aguayo powers one cross court, right by Simon on the left back.
Well, and that's probably the longest rally of this set so far, but a lot of opportunities to score there, so we have to find a way to make that happen.
Here's Kogan, serving from the right back, right to left. She'll go at Egan again on the left back, pass into the air. Furbringer, platform set to the left, pin for Grace, and Egan bounces it deep, zone 6, and it's now a 15-12 Illinois lead.
That was an Egan pass and an Egan attack, mostly because I don't think there was any other option for Charlie at that point. So I do think we need to clean up our passing. It's just we're not able to run our full offense. We don't have the ability to run our middle right now. Yeah.
Wisconsin right now passing under a 2. 166.
Unofficial passing stats.
Right. Here's Collier. 15-12 Illinois. Mimi up to the end line, over at the right hand, sails it out. Deep past the end line for Collier. And it's a 16-12 Illinois lead, largest lead of this opening set. Here's Aguayo. Right hand across, Collier's pass, shank to the right. Talk about that passing there, Jess. And here's another ace for Illinois, and now it's a 5-point lead.
Yeah, and I was never a passer. It's not my expertise, but as a setter, I know that you have to be able to run and generate some offense. It needs to start with that pass.
Third Illini ace of the first set, timeout by the Badgers. Here in the opening set, Illinois on top of 11th ranked Wisconsin. It's the Illini 17, the Badgers 12 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
At Smith Roofing and Exteriors, we're proud to be Southern Wisconsin's locally owned and operated roofing experts. We deliver top quality roofing, siding, and gutter services with a true commitment to craftsmanship and customer satisfaction. Licensed, insured, and focused on clear communication, we build exterior solutions made for Wisconsin's toughest weather. Visit SmithRoofingExteriors.com today for your free estimate and experience the difference local expertise makes.
Illinois by 5, largest lead of the opening set here. 11th ranked Wisconsin, back-to-back nights on the road in the Big Ten in Champaign, Illinois tonight. Here's Aguayo serving following the Wisconsin timeout. To Collier, hand pass up front to the left side. There's Una blasting off the block. It's saved by Kogan. The slide attack by Philpott is hit deep. Cross court out of bounds, hitting error by Illinois.
Badgers lucky on that one. That was a really kind of well-placed ball. No defenders there, and it just sails barely out of bounds. So definitely need to clean up our side. Definitely need a focus on our serve and our pass at this point.
Chance of hit the net as Natalie Wardlow will serve from the left back. Toss into the air. Does not hit the net. Goes to the left back of the Illini. They run their offense to Philpott, who gets shut down. That Wisconsin wall with another block here in the opening set. It's Andrew and Vajagic. 17-14, third Bucky block of the first. They had 7 in the opening set at Michigan State last night. Up to the end line, over off the top of the net, the Wardlow serve. Phelan setting to the left side. DeBoer with a power tip, and it's dug by Collier. Una sends one over. She leaps into the air at the 10-foot line. Slide, Philpott, a tip, and it's down. Just past the 10-foot line, count it for the Illini. That's the sophomore middle blocker at 2.1 kills per set. And now it's 18-14 Illinois.
I mean, Illinois just finds a really good spot on the floor. That's right over the block, right in the middle of the Badger defenders. So very smart shot placement.
Second kill for the middle blocker, Philpott. And now it'll be Sophie Randall to serve. Into the net, a service error from the Illini. That's their first of the set. And so Wisconsin pulls to within 3. They've trailed by as many as 5 here in the first. Grace Egan will serve.
Yeah, need some points generated by serve. We really haven't seen a lot of point scoring while we are serving, so focus there.
Here's the redshirt sophomore going to Kirchen, out of system Illinois. Over to DeBoer, left side, and she goes cross court off of Simon for the kill. Taylor DeBoer converts 3.7 kills per set this season. She leads Illinois. 4-point Illini lead. They're 1 point away from reaching the red zone. Phelan goes at Simon. Here's Furbringer in the pocket. The pipe attack for Collier will rattle off the block, and it's good. And Mimi Collier gets a kill, her 6th of the set.
Off the block, off of the right side.
I think it was, well, it's a point.
Yeah.
19-16, Wisconsin down by 3. Una to the back row, pass up front to Phelan. Middle, swipe there by Dean. Badgers underneath it, left side, deep cross court, and Mimi Collier cranks out another kill. Wisconsin trails by 2. 19-17, Illinois in the first. Vajagic, short serve, drop serve. It's going to be an ace. Racing up Aguayo on serve receive near the 10-foot line. Her pass got shanked to the scorer's table, and now the Badgers pulled it within 1.
Love that. That's such a tough ball to get. When it's so close to the top of the tape, that angle is just so tough. And hey, that's an ace. It's a good ball.
An Una ace, and that is number 15 of the year now for Vigeach, and a timeout by Illinois. It's a 3-0 scoring run now by the Badgers. They trailed it by a score of 19-15 before this run. Right now, Wisconsin offensively hitting 200, while Illinois is hitting 133. The Badgers block has 3 blocks. Wisconsin behind the service line with 4 errors and 2 aces, but kind of gets back to just what's like you talked about a few moments ago, Jess, right? The Badgers passing has some room for improvement.
Yeah, so just not be able to run our full offense right now. When we do have a decent pass, we are able to get our middles involved, but even then, right now, they're combining. Right now, Allie has 2 attempts, Carter has 1. So, I mean, if that's any indication, last night we saw ball going to Carter, ball's going to Alicia right at the beginning of the match. That kind of established the middle, kind of established that, hey, their block needs to worry about our middles, and we're not really doing that right now. They're just releasing to the outside. It's putting a lot more pressure on our outside hitters to get kills. So I think clean up our pass game, clean up our serving a little bit, which it seems like we've done as of late. So let's, here we go.
Here's Una following the timeout to Illinois. Goes at Kirsch in the back row. DeBoer with the tip on the right side, and it falls to zone 4. Left front tip down for DeBoer.
Yeah, let's see this. It was a beautiful set by the Illinois setter there. I think Chris has to read that. She's going up and she's got an open hand, and Chris is way back on that. She's got to be able to read that and scoop that.
Stops a 3-0 run. Slide by Allie. Andrew is stopped by the Illini defense up front. And now Illinois is 4 points away from a first set victory. It's 21-18. Illini put it into the net on the next serve by Hernandez. So Wisconsin's right there. Can they make a push here late?
Got to make a push. Got to be able to, on that last ball, got to be able to cover our teammates. If the ball does come back, we have to be able to make those moves.
Simon serving from zone 1 to Kirsch. Her pass shanked to the left. It's an ace for Kristen Simon. Pass into the stands near side, and now Wisconsin pulls to within 1 point.
I love to see it. She missed that last dig pretty badly, but to go back to the end line and rack up an ace, that's good mentality right there.
Simon goes to Aguayo, middle attack, Dean, pushed back by the Badgers, then Illinois has it, a tip up and over the block. Patrolled there at the 10-foot line by Egan. She has the dig, then Una swings from the back row and goes deep and out, and Wisconsin wants a touch, and a touch is called. 21-21 after the Vigeach kill. And a challenge.
Yeah, Illinois is saying no touch pretty adamantly. I thought it was touch, but I've been wrong every single time tonight so far. So take that for what it's worth.
Okay. So this will be the Illini's 3rd challenge of the set. They've won their previous 2.
I was going to say, so far 2 for 2 on that.
So we're watching a replay here on the video board at Huff Hall. Once again, it's that net camera. I can never tell from the net cam at all.
I know.
Ever.
And that replay, we just got a 1-second replay on the Huff Hall video board. Here we go. We got another angle here. That might. The middle was very adamant.
I need to zoom in.
I don't know. Yeah, we need to zoom here. I don't know. Oh.
I think they're done looking at it.
The call will be reversed. There was no block.
Wow, they got another one. 3rd challenge of the first set. These are adding up big time. Now 22-20 instead of being tied at 21. I mean, this is the difference right now in this first set.
I'm telling you, you never get calls at Illinois.
I mean, if these challenges, you're right. I mean, they are getting the calls. They're just being reversed. You know what I mean? Like the initial call.
Yeah. You never get the calls to go your way in this gem.
Wisconsin would be up by a 23-19 score. Here is a middle attack by Carter Booth. It bangs off the top of the net and falls down to the floor. All right, Wisconsin, little room for error here down the stretch of set number 1.
I mean, look at that. It's a perfect pass. We're able to get Carter this ball. They are not ready for Carter Booth at the net. Charlie's able to feed her, and it's a side out. That's what we need from this team right now.
First kill by Booth. Here is the serve by Furbringer. Phelan will set it to Tompkinson right side. Dug by Una, deep zone 6 to the left pin. Here is a blast off the block by Collier, saved by Kirsch. Illinois attacks from the left side. Aguayo, sharp cross court. Collier inside the 10-foot line. Had that rocketing right at her.
Super sharp ball. I'm not sure why Mimi's almost on like the edge of the Illinois logo there. She's so far inside. Not sure why she was so far in or if she was expecting a tip there, but has to be ready for that ball.
Illinois 23, Wisconsin 21. Egan's pass spun up front. Here's the attack by Collier. It's dug back row by the Illini. Near side, a swipe over by Aguayo. Wisconsin will have a bump set by Simon. Near the middle of the net, a swing by Collier, dug deep near the back line. Aguayo winds up, dug by Una. Big point coming up here. Furbringer to the left pin, off the block. It's Grace Egan delivering. There's Egan crunching one off the block, and Wisconsin pulls to within 1.
That's a nice swing by Egan on the outside, but we have 2 opportunities to send the ball to Mimi on the right side. Both balls dying inside. She's kind of falling in on that ball. We got to give these players hittable balls. 23-22, short drop serve by Collier. It's going to be played off the net. A down ball comes to Wisconsin. Furbringer flings it to the right side on a back set, and there's Grace Egan bouncing it off the libero, Kirsch, who turned her head. Watch this. Charlie goes forward. Man, that's an awesome set. It's a little tight, but hey, I mean, that worked in that situation. Her body is going forward, and she flings the ball back. That's an athletic set right there.
23 each. Another short serve, pass shanked out of system, Illinois. Here's Aguayo. Simon with the dig. Perfect up front to Furbringer. Back row for Collier off Kirsch again, and Wisconsin has reached set point, 24-23.
First of all, love that Mimi got her serve in from the first 2 airs, the first 2 times she's back. But love the back row attack on that situation. The block went with Carter, leaving Mimi wide open in the back.
Collier serving on set point for the Badgers. Floats it to the right back. Here's Phelan running it to the right side, and that's a hitting error from Illinois as Philpott goes long, and a challenge upcoming again by the Illini, as Chris Thomas is taking his 4th challenge of the first set.
What in the world?
So Illinois wants a block touch. There was not one called, and this could decide the set.
It could decide the set.
Right now, Wisconsin wins it 25-23, but if Illinois is able to pull off their 4th challenge of the opening set, we got an answer.
There it is.
After the review, the play's going to be reversed.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? They did it one more time, 4 for 4.
I hope the live cam got my reaction in live time. If you're not tuning in, tune in for Jess's live reactions.
ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Go right now.
No.
24-24. We're going to play extra points. Aguayo goes to Collier. High over pass crunched down by Philpott. And now Illinois has set point. Timeout Wisconsin. 25-24 the Illini. These challenges have saved Illinois in the first.
Literally has given them 4 points.
Yep.
4 points so far. So
it'd be 28-21. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and I guess you can argue that the officials they should be catching these things, but good challenges by the coaching staff on the Illinois side. But man, I think we've got to clean up our side. We got to clean up the passing. The passing is. It looks like Chris is back over a 2, so that's nice. But man, as a team right now, the unofficial stats have us at a 1.7. So goal would be like a 1.3, 1.33. That's a pretty good. 2.33. 2.33. That would be a really good place. If we're at a 2.4, we're cooking. Anything higher than that is amazing. So. We really need to close it out in crunch time, and the last one was an overpass. Like, we can't have that in these big time moments.
25-24 Illinois, first set. Wisconsin back out onto the court. Here come the Illini in a moment. Wisconsin hitting 205 in this first set, 195 for Illinois, and it's set point. Extra points in the first. The Illini fighting for their tournament lives. They're on the bubble of an NCAA tournament berth. Wisconsin playing in its second straight evening, as is Illinois. Badgers trying to pick up win number 13 in the Big Ten Conference. Set point, Aguayo serves it Simon, spins it up front to Furbringer, right side. There's Egan, bounce off the block, picked up by the Illini. Kirsch setting to the left side. And it's going to be a point for Wisconsin after the swing by Hernandez. Blocked by the Badgers right on the sideline.
Surprised they didn't challenge that. No, just kidding. I'm sorry. No, great play by Egan. Way to stick with that play. But now we gotta be on the attack.
Egan and Furbringer, a block assist each. Here is Wardlow. Zips it in.
Nice
and it's going to be an ace as the pass hits the Gatorade container over by the Illinois bench. 26-25 set point for the UW.
And she gets locked in. That's not a serve. That's an end line attack. She is on the attack right now. That's awesome.
Serving from the left back, Wardlow on set point in the first. 26-25 Wisconsin. Blast another one to the back corner. On the run, Phelan forced to bump set it to the near side. Hernandez deep cross court right by Wardlow, and it's in. We play on 26-26.
Now it's sustaining. It's a great serve. It had their setter on the run. The only thing she could do was throw a high ball up to her outside hitter, and they executed. We gotta be able to dig that ball in those moments.
Here comes Philpott serving at Simon. Dimes the pass to Furbringer. Middle attack by Andrews. Popped up defensively. Illinois goes to the left pin. Hernandez pushes off the block, and it's set point Illinois.
Yep. Just going back and forth, trading set points. And we've got them on the run. They're digging balls, but they're just kind of throwing high balls up to their outsides, and they're terminating.
The middle blocker for the Illini, Philpott. Right hand off the top of the net. Simon scoops it up. Left pin. Una comes through and smokes that. She brought all the smoke on that cross-court kill.
She's ready. She was ready for that ball. Middle is late by a half second, and Una takes advantage of that. Hits it sharp cross between the two defenders on the left side.
Second kill for Vajagic. Here comes Illinois. Phelan setting left side. Hernandez denied by the Badgers and covered. Now Hernandez, another big wind-up. She'll actually tip it. Egan slides in with the save. Back row, Collier off speed. Kirsch with a diving dig in the middle back. Left side, Hernandez pops one. Cross-court off of Simon. And another set point for the Illini at 28-27.
Kirsch is all over the backcourt. She's picking things up. She's keeping her team in these rallies. I'd love to see the same from Simon. She's had some digs, but these ones on the move have her kind of frustrated right now. 5
digs in this first set by Kirsch, the libero for Illinois. Phelan goes to Egan, over, pass, joust with Furbringer, and now back to the Illini. Left side, off speed. That's Hernandez, picked up by Collier. Left side, Vajagic. Got another one. This one deflects off the block and out of bounds. And Una comes up clutch, 28-28. Now Vajagic will go serve.
And it's tough. Una has had a lot of success for us in the front row of the last two plays. So now to have her go in the back row, we'll see how that works for us. But now we got Mimi in the front row. Let's see where it goes.
Una serving from zone 1. Short serve, scooped up by the Illini. They'll run the slide, pushed over by Dean. Right there is Una. Furbringer to the left pin. Collier bounces down the line, and it goes out. 29-28, set point Illinois. Hernandez rotates back to serve. Extra points here at Huff Hall. Serve finds Simon. Furbringer sets to the outside left. There's a swing by Collier. It's going to work as the dig attempt goes over by the Illini bench. 29-29. Let's keep it going.
I love how Kirch's energy right now in the left back. She's trying to keep her team in this. She's willing this ball up off the ground. Love what she's doing here. What is? Kelly's trying to sub. There we go. So we got
Anaya
coming in for Una here. Not sure why that was such a production.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Here's Simon serving. 29 each. Jump floats it. Great serve. Shanked pass, kept alive, set over, free ball Wisconsin. Furbringer checks the defense, throws the setter dump to the corner, but it's dug by Phelan to the left side off the top of the net. A swing by the Illini. Now there's a joust, a swing by Dean. Back over to Illinois, a setter dump. Wisconsin has it. Left pin. Here's Collier blasting one. Kirsch kept it off the floor. Left side, denied by Wisconsin. A Badgers block ends that rally. Wisconsin 30, Illinois 29. Set point, Badgers.
Holy smokes! Hey, I've been talking about Chris a lot in the left back, but she made some key plays in that to keep our team alive in that rally. So keep it up.
Simon serving on set point for the Badgers into the bottom of the net. Well, let's go to 30 now.
I feel like that's an ESPN series. Just kidding. So we got Anaya subbing out. We got Una back in the back row now. We're in rotation 6. We got Chuck in the front row and Carter and Mimi.
Simon serve receive. Furbringer in the pocket. Left side to Collier. Just rips one cross court right in front of Kirsch. Another set point for the UW, 31-30. I've lost track of how many set points there have been at this junction of the set. Yeah,
a lot of set points. Proud of Chris right now. Proud of how she's sticking these passes and the way she's playing in the left back. She's keeping us in this right now.
Furbringer serving from zone 1, touches it over. Here's Phelan setting it to the left side. Swing Aguayo. Dig by Simon. Bump set by Una. It's tight to the left. And Collier gets rejected by Philpott. Well, the Badgers have already played a set that went in the 30s earlier this season. 36-34 was the score against Florida in the 4th set. Now it's 31 each. Serve over. Vajagic steers it up front. Middle attack for Booth. Rattles off the block, and it's going to fall near the scores table. Good for Booth. 32-31. Set point, Wisconsin.
It's a lot of set points. I like Chuck using Carter in serve receive right there. The obvious point is play would be to go to Mimi, but like that she's forced in the middle.
Touched over by Collier with the serve. Phelan over to the left side. Big swing Aguayo. Simon's dig into the stands.
Yeah. Hey, I love how both teams really chippy right now. There's no hanging heads. They are playing on. They are moving on. No one wants to lose this set, and it's gritty. This is a gritty battle right now.
4 kills now for Aguayo. She's the 3rd Illini player to reach that number. Simon serve receive. Here's Furbringer setting it outside left. There's Vajagic. Kirsch has another dig. Phelan setting near side down the line. It's Hernandez, but the Badgers keep it alive. Bumps that over to Una. She'll push to the corner, and it's down. Una Vajagic to the right back corner, and Wisconsin leads at 33-32. Set point for the Badgers. The all-time school record is 36 points in a set. Whew. And that was once again against Florida. We're at 33 right now. Whew. Hunter Vaughn can double check that for me. Here is Wardlow serving out of bounds. 33-33.
Right now, it's just about putting 2 plays together. We gotta, gosh. You get to this point, you gotta close out. We gotta get 2 points in a row here. Let's go.
Philpott will serve from the middle of the end line over at Simon. Sticks the pass up front. Furbringer sets to the right side. Egan with just a rocket off the platform of Aguayo for a kill. Egan makes it 34-33. Set point, Wisconsin. 6th kill from Grace Egan, who will now serve for the Badgers. From the right back, she'll serve it to the middle back of Illinois. Phelan on the run, forced to bump set it to the left side. A swing goes out of bounds from Hernandez, and this marathon of a first set is over from Huff Hall. 35-33, Wisconsin.
Finally, we're able to put two points together in that. But, hey, I love the resiliency of this team. I love the fact that we came out swinging and really just went to battle in that one. So but expect Illinois to come charging back.
I mean, 35 points, 4 challenges won. I don't know if I've seen a set like that ever. Wisconsin wins at 35-33, and they lead the Illini 1-0. Everybody can take a breath now. We'll come back for set number 2 next. Badgers up 1-0 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Underneath it, bump set, left side, powers it down. What a rally, and Wisconsin comes out on top.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Blocked by Bucky.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by Love Madison and Smith Roofing.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
At Hazelden Betty Ford, treating mental health isn't just about breaking old patterns, it's about braving new ones. As the leader in alcohol and drug treatment for 75 years, we know caring for addiction, anxiety, depression, and trauma goes hand in hand. We're here for you with new tools when life breaks down. Discover your path to better mental health at hazeldenbettyford.org/Wisconsin. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Smith Roofing.
And welcome back to Huff Hall in Champaign, Illinois. John Arias and Jess Williams, the second most points scored in a single set all time.
Woo!
For a Badgers volleyball match, 35, and just one shy of the 36 they had against Florida earlier this season.
Wait, Ashley said it was the most.
Oh, they had Florida earlier this year.
Oh, but Florida, okay, second most.
Gosh. Yeah, second most this season.
I thought it was breaking news. This is not a typo.
That's amazing, 35-33, and what can you say about the fight, the resiliency by this team in that set?
You know, I mean, you look at the growth of a team over the course of the season. I don't know if we're winning that set. I mean, a few weeks ago even. We saw the grit from this team in Florida. We had a little break from Charlie for a little bit, but this team is learning how to battle again.
Second set is underway with Dean, a wide open net, and the middle blocker blasts one to the right back for a kill. Gabby Dean, who's now the second middle blocker for Illinois after Caleb Burbage started the year. Burbage played in Madison, Burbage and Philpott. Now it's Dean and Philpott. Out of system Wisconsin after that Illini serve, and there is a deep cross-court kill from Collier, and it goes to the left back corner.
It's a really nice placement of ball by Mimi there. No one in the vicinity. Illinois is not going to back down. They're going to fight. They're not happy that we took that from them in the first set in their house. So I expect them to make a. Ooh, that's a nice set.
And there is a hitting error by the Illini as Phelan tried to set it up for Tompkinson on the right, but she was out of bounds. Set it with the offhand, and Tompkinson hit the pin. So 2-1 Wisconsin in the second set. Here's Kristen Simon punching it over. Scooped up front to Thielen, and there is Philpott getting the kill. Mimi Collier had 10 kills for the Badgers in that first set. 6 from Egan. Two to two. Here comes the serve by Kogan. It was short. It's an overpass. It's a joust, and it's Furbringer winning it one-on-one versus Thielen. Badger sophomore winning that joust against the junior for Illinois. Furbringer serving on a 3-2 Badgers lead. Wisconsin leads 1-0 Here's a short serve. It's Thielen taking a swing. It's played quickly to Collier, who takes a hack at it, and then pinball around back to the Badgers, and there's Carter Booth terminating in the middle. That was, back and forth. Bing, bang, boom.
Yeah, and I mean, but that's what you want to do. When you get a free ball, you want to, annihilate them with it. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what happened. Chris gets a great pass. Charlie's able to set Carter, and we're able to run everything.
Drop serve by Furbringer. Thielen setting to the left pin. Swing Aguayo in front of Simon. It's good. It's Alyssa Aguayo with her 5th kill. Tied for the team lead for Illinois. 4-3, Wisconsin still leading second set. Badgers in that opening set hit 241, held Illinois to a 153 attack percentage. Wisconsin holding opponents to a 173 mark this season. That is second best in the Big Ten. There's Carter Booth heating up. Another kill in the middle for Booth. And now Wisconsin leads by 2.
I don't think we had good enough passing in the first set to really get her the ball, but for her to have that many, 2 attempts already in the first, 8 points of this set is promising.
She had 9 kills last night to Carter Booth. There's a bad pass by Illinois, brought back in play. And now a backwards bump and a free ball. Wisconsin will attack. Egan, right side, and Grace Egan goes straight down off the block of Illinois.
That one's sort of close. I had to check to make sure that was not a block back on our side. But hey, way to use the block. Illinois not pressed. Use it and to our advantage here.
Collier from the middle of the end line touches the net when it goes over, out of system. To the left side, right into the net is DeBoer. Hitting error by DeBoer, the outside, and Wisconsin has built a 4-point lead now.
That's great. I think we feel much more in control of the serve and pass game at the start of this set than we did at any point in that first one. So I'll take it for now. Yes.
And there's an ace from Collier right off of Kogan's platform. And Illinois takes an early timeout, and Wisconsin has built a 5-point lead here in set number 2. Timeout the Illini. 4-0 scoring run by the Badgers in the second. It's Wisconsin 8, Illinois 3, with the Badgers up 1-0 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's Eat North and South.
Williams with you, 4 kills, 5 attempts, no errors from the Badgers, and they lead it 8-3 over Illinois. National semifinalist for National Player of the Year, Mimi Collier, sails one over to the middle back on the run, Thielen. Back row, Guayo just drops one over, off speed in front of Simon. 8-4, and that stops the Badgers' run. 4 straight. Here's Philpott serving. It's deep, out of bounds, past the end line, zone 6. 9-4. Here comes Natalie Wardlow behind the line now for the UW. She'll serve from zone 5. Here's Wardlow. Takes a dribble, toss into the air. Right hand is going to be a line drive pass, and then an overpass by Phelan, the setter. Left side, and there's Una Vajagic thumping one down the line.
It's a really good dig up. Kind of a free ball to Egan, but Egan puts that ball up nice and high. Charlie is able to send the ball all the way to the pin. Illinois' block is late. That's an easy kill for Una.
7 kills now for Vajagic. Wardlow off the top of the net for an ace. There's Dean, the middle blocker, who just reached for as it fell straight down off the net.
Ball just kind of dribbles off the top of the tape and barely, skims her platform. So it's a really well-placed ball.
11-4 Wisconsin. Served by Wardlow. Set to the left side. DeBoer, yes. Stops a 3-0 run.
And that really quick tempo to the outside there. That the setter kind of runs a shoot set to the outside. Our block was not set at all. I saw no hands really pressing the net when they made contact with that. So if they're going to run at that tempo, we gotta speed up our block.
Phelan punches one at Collier. Furbringer's on the run. The bump set over to Una. Off speed. Phelan picks it up.
Take that.
Left side. And it's a Badgers block. DeBoer gets shut down at the net.
Well, so that ball's tight, and so what she tries to do is she tries to wipe it off of the Badger block, but the block too strong, pushes it straight back down inside.
Egan and Andrew team up. Now Egan off the top of the net with that serve. Phelan, though, sets to the middle, popped up by Wisconsin. Here's a tip over from the back row by Collier, handled by Illinois. DeBoer then uses the left hand and hits the pin on the outside. And it's now 13-5 Wisconsin.
Again, that was a super fast tempo set. She almost looked late on that ball, late and the ball was tight. So all she has is that shot into the antenna there. Instant Wisconsin point.
Egan to the middle back with that serve. High pass, overpass. Andrew takes care of it. As she'll crack it back over and down.
It's a good read from Allie. She sometimes it's easier to just try and send it straight down, but all of the Illini defenders were within the 10-foot line, so she sends it deep. There's no one there. It's easy kill.
Egan serving from zone 1. Over for an ace. Kirsch could not pick it up. Wisconsin with its 7th ace of the match. Timeout Illinois, and the Badgers lead it by 10. Largest lead of set number 2. Wisconsin already won the first set in extra points, 35-33. Now up 15-5 in the second on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
15-5 Wisconsin lead, a 4-0 run by the UW, set number 2. John Arias, Jess Williams with you. Now here's Grace Egan behind the service line. Serving from the right back. Right hand floated at Kirsch, pass off to the right. Badgers just serving really tough. Hernandez rolls a shot down. Stops a 4-0 run. Let's pause 10 for a legal ID, 10 for a station ID. This is Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball.
Hey, this is Jonathan Blackwell of Wisconsin Badgers Basketball. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Back to the action. Simon on serve receive. Here's Andrew on a slide. Stop but covered by the Badgers. Now back row. Collier winds up off Kirsch and it's good. Kill number 12 for Mimi Collier. She's second in the Big Ten in kills per set. 5.25 kills per set entering play tonight.
To me, that's a great read from Charlie. Both the middle and the right side, or in the left side, vacate the area. So that's a easy, she almost has a one-on-one with that ball. That's awesome.
10-point Badgers lead, matches their largest lead. Short serve by Una. Illinois scrambling, a tip over by Dean. Wisconsin runs the slide. Splitting the block is Andrew, but going out of bounds is Alicia Andrew. Hitting error, Wisconsin.
Kind of a rare error from Allie there. I don't know, just it seems like she mishit it. I don't know. There's nothing really else about that.
Allie Andrew hitting .412 this season offensively. Here's Furbringer setting left side and a block by Illinois as Collier swings into that Illini wall, 16-8. Wisconsin has had as large as a 10-point lead here in the second set. Serving from the left back, off the top of the tape it bounces. That was Kirsch. Wisconsin, great pass though. Egan swings from the back row and does not clear the net. So Egan can't clear it. That's just her third hitting error. She was hitting .417 until that swing. Timeout by Kelly Sheffield. We'll keep it right here at 16-9 Wisconsin. Now the Illini put 3 in a row on the board. In this set, Wisconsin now hitting .286, while the Illini are hitting under 100, .071. Mimi Collier has 12 kills. We've talked about this a few times with Collier, and she had no idea when I asked her about this on the pregame interview. But Collier, with that 5.25 kills per set average, is on pace to set an all-time Wisconsin mark for kills per set in any era of scoring, which is remarkable in itself. Blasting by Sarah Franklin's 4.46 25-point rally scoring record. And the all-time record for total kills is 535. Okay, that was set by Frank. She played in way more sets than Collier has this season. Keep that in mind. But Mimi had 394 entering play here today. She has 12 kills. So, I mean, Collier's been remarkable. My point is, depending on how many matches get played in the NCAA tournament and how many sets get played the rest of the way, she has a chance of setting that record too, which is really, really incredible considering she will have played in less sets than Sarah Franklin.
Yeah, what she's doing is insane. I don't think people.
It's literally never been done.
It's literally never been done. No,
yeah.
So it's she's a special player for sure, and what she's doing is incredible.
See if that pace continues. I've been saying that all season, and it has. Andrew swings wide on the slide, and a hitting error by the Badgers middle, her second straight. Illinois on a 4-0 run. Yeah, Sharisa Livingston in 2000, 5.19 kills per set. She had 654 total kills. Charlie setting it left side. There's Collier, cross court. Another one on the board for Collier. Sharp cross court that time to the left sideline of the Illini.
I mean, she's got 2 blocks on her, and she still makes it look easy. I mean, she puts it on the tee. No one's digging that ball.
Here's Simon. 7-point Badgers lead. Sails it at Kirsch. Phelan setting to Tompkinson. Popped up, saved by Booth. What a save. Free ball delivered by Simon. And now the set goes to the left side for Aguayo. Again, another save by Simon. It's pushed over by the Illini, and then tapped over by Furbringer, and it's wide. Was that out?
I thought it was out.
Yeah, I looked out. And We're going to have a challenge. Oh, it's close.
It's close. I thought it was out on the untrained eye. Untrained eye says out.
Yeah, I'll say real time it looked out to me too, but are we not having a challenge?
Nope.
Oh,
he waved it off.
Okay, I thought he gave the C. So
He started to, and then he waved it off. Let's go. Come on.
Slide by Booth. Block touch Illinois. Phelan to the left side. Aguayo goes wide, but gets the touch.
Got the touch. Oh, Carter says it was her. Okay. Well, hey, they're pushing this tempo, this really kind of fastball to the outside. It's giving our block some fits, and that's what's kind of bringing them back into this.
Kogan serves into the top
close.
of the net. 18-12, Wisconsin by 6. Second set, they won the first set 35-33. It was the second most points scored in a single set ever. The Badgers this season have had the first and second most points scored in a set. Furbringer, drop serve short at the 10-foot line. Slide attack, Philpott, stopped by the Badgers. Pushed by Philpott, a diving save by Una, near side corner. Now the bump set over to Collier, rolls a shot. Illinois handles it, right side, Philpott bangs it off the block.
And the Illinois setter did something setters sometimes do where they stomp, and so they make the middle kind of juke a little bit. I think she caught Carter on it. Carter looked late to the, well, she juked her, and then she set the middle. So Carter looked a half step late to that ball.
Aguayo at Simon. Up front to Furbringer, and a good pass. Right side attack from Mimi Collier. She gets the block touch. Gets the kill, and it's 19-13. Now Collier will serve. 14 kills from Mimi tonight. She had 21 last night in East Lansing. Here's Mimi, middle of the end line. Goes back row at Kogan. Phelan jump set left side, and DeBoer winds up and bounces one. It's a kill for the Illini. Now it's down to 5.
Yeah, not the best pass, but again, the tempo to the outside, this kind of faster outside ball is kind of throwing our block for fits. So if I were the setter, I would continue to run that against the Badgers, but we need to find a way. We need to get our block there and set.
Simon on serve receive. There's Booth getting the kill in the middle. Deflects it off the solo block of Dean for the kill. And the Badgers reach the red zone. 6-point Wisconsin advantage. Second set. Badgers trying for a 2-0 lead on the home team, Illinois. Here's Natalie Wardlow. Serving one short. Illinois handles it on serve receive. DeBoer into the Wisconsin wall, covered. Now a free ball to the Badgers. Oh, it's set over and it's down for a kill by Aguayo. Just set it over, and what happened there?
Set it over, but when you see a free ball, the setter releases. The setter releases to the net, so that ball just kind of goes to no man's land. Usually the middle back is kind of covering that ball, or Grace Egan is coming off the net. You take that, you know that the setter is coming from that area. So just a miscommunication.
And Wisconsin gets a point back after Phelan serves into the net.
Lucky ball on that one.
Service error number 5 for the Illini.
Yeah, just cleaning up our side. I think Alicia's in the front row now. She's kind of closed that block on that tight tempo, but we gotta keep that going.
Overpass. There's Alicia Andrew cleaning up the overpass from Illinois. Off the serve from Grace Egan. 22-15 now, Wisconsin. A little bit more comfortable 7-point lead. Illinois had gotten it down to 5. The Badgers have led by as many as 10. Here's Egan again from zone 1, serving it to the left back of the Illini. Phelan sets middle, and there's Alicia Andrew with a block solo of Dean. Andrew rejects the shot. 23-15.
That's a great read. She's come in and really good blocks, really good overpass, taking care of overpasses. That's what you got to do as middle.
Aguayo's pass off near the right sideline. Right side attack, a tip by Hernandez. Here comes Wisconsin in transition. Left side, there's Una Vajagic. No doubter from Una. Set point now for the Badgers.
That's a wonderful dig by Chuck. That's a great ball from Simon. 5 and 5 off the net, 5 feet, 5 feet in. Una's able to seamlessly run that attack.
Serve ends it with an ace, freezing the Illini passers in the back row. Grace Egan and the Badgers win it by 10, 25-15, as Wisconsin ends the set on a 4-0 scoring run. And the 11th ranked Badgers at the break lead Illinois 2-0. Well, after a marathon of a first set, that one really had some nice pace to it, a quick moving second set.
Yeah, like how we responded after that first set, that kind of marathon back and forth, where the energy was just kind of all over. So like the focus that we came in with that second game, had a moment of kind of falter, but here we go.
On a 5-0 run, they corrected the stats. 5-0 run ends it in the second set. We'll send it off to Jesse Nelson with the intermission report next. Badgers lead it 2-0 here at Huff Hall on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Badgers volleyball insights straight from the man on the sidelines.
There'll be aspects of what we're doing offensively that our teams have not done before.
Tune into the Kelly Sheffield Show on ESPN Medicine, presented by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
The hardest ticket in town is for the volleyball match in the field house. I mean, that's really hard.
It's the Kelly Sheffield Show with Badgers volleyball head coach Kelly Sheffield and host John Arias on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
19 ties, 8 lead changes in set number 1. Wisconsin took it 35-33 on the road against Illinois. Set 2, a little quicker business, 25-15. Badgers up 2-0 at the intermission. I'm Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. A significant final across Big Ten volleyball tonight's update, John. Oregon, who is not having a great season, has gone on the road to West Lafayette tonight and upset 9th-ranked Purdue. That is Wisconsin's next opponent at the Fieldhouse on Wednesday night. Purdue now 13-3 in conference play. If Wisconsin holds on and wins tonight in Champaign, they will be tied at 13-3 in the Big Ten standings with Purdue, I should say, for second place in the conference heading into that huge showdown on Wednesday night. Rutgers and UCLA also just underway out west. Tomorrow, top 25 matchup in the Big Ten. Number 1, Nebraska, 17th ranked USC at 2 o'clock. Also 18th ranked Indiana hosts Maryland, 11 a.m. 24th ranked Penn State got swept by Minnesota last night. They host Ohio State at 1 o'clock. 20th ranked Minnesota on the road at Iowa at 2. Washington's at Northwestern. Congratulations, Wisconsin men's hockey bounces back tonight. Overtime victory, 6-5 at the Kohl Center moments ago over Ohio State. They split the weekend series. Wisconsin women's hockey, number 1 in the country, a shootout victory over St. Cloud State, number 12, earlier this afternoon. Football, of course, fell at number 2 Indiana, 31-7 earlier this afternoon. Back to John and Jess in Champaign for set number 3, Wisconsin and Illinois, next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
At Smith Roofing and Exteriors, we're proud to be Southern Wisconsin's locally owned and operated roofing experts. We deliver top-quality roofing, siding, and gutter services with a true commitment to craftsmanship and customer satisfaction. Licensed, insured, and focused on clear communication, we build exterior solutions made for Wisconsin's toughest weather. Visit SmithRoofingExteriors.com today for your free estimate and experience the difference local expertise makes.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Every rally.
Natalie Wardlow connects and ends the long rally.
Every block.
Carolyn goes to the middle. There's Booth with the block solo.
Every kill.
Sharp cross-court overpass, and there's Carter Booth cleaning up the overpass.
This is Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Live from Champaign, Illinois, the Badgers take on the Illinois Fighting Illini.
Back at Huff Hall in Champaign, Illinois, 11th ranked Wisconsin looking for the 13th Big Ten win of the season. They lead Illinois 2-0 as the third set is underway with Charlie Furbringer waiting in the pocket, setting the pipe to Grace Egan. Stopped but covered by Wisconsin. And now a free ball over to the Illini. Here is Phelan to the left side. Tipped down the line by Aguayo. Wisconsin controls to the left. There is Mimi Collier. Hard cross court and sharp for the kill as she rips down kill number 15.
And that's Charlie's on the run on that ball. She's running towards the kind of the end line. She's throwing the ball up. That's a tight ball. If Illinois is there with their block, that's going to be a huge roof for them. But Mimi able to evade the block and just kind of attack that end line, or sideline. That was awesome.
Here's Wardlow serving from the right back now. She'll drive one to Kirsch, the passer. Phelan, back set, right side. Tompkinson ricochets off the block of Booth, and it's good for the right side. Tompkinson, 1-1.
That pass that brings that Illinois setter forward, so Booth is fronting the middle, so she's late on this block. We get a good replay here. She's late on that block. She gets a touch but she's not pressed, so that ball just kind of ricochets off her hands.
Kirsch pounds one at Egan's pass off to the right, saved by Simon, brought back in play. Now an off-speed shot by Collier, kept alive by Illinois. Aguayo, left side, dug by Wisconsin. Furbringer setting, Collier out of bounds, wants the touch. No touch called. Hitting error from Mimi, her 6th.
We don't get calls at Illinois, John.
They would have just challenged it and won it anyway. They had 4 challenges, won in that 35-33 first set. Service error, Illini.
The difference of the set there. So we got Addie Horner coming in for Charlie this third set to serve.
What happened there?
She just tripped.
She has a smile on her face.
The Terraflex is kind of sticky.
A Terraflex monster here at Illinois. Got her.
Nice serve.
Kirsch high pass off the Horner serve. Tompkinson winds up and is met at the net by Collier and Booth. Talking with Gary White today, he called Mimi Collier the best left side blocker in the country.
She is fantastic, and she just watches the wind up on that and really just seals with her left hand. That was a great read.
Horner into the net. You know, and Collier said something clicked with her last year at Oregon with blocking, and she says she really can't pinpoint whether it was a phrase somebody told her or something, but all of a sudden she just got leaps and bounds better.
Whatever it is, keep doing it, girl.
3-3 now. Third set, the Badgers lead 2-0. Kogan over at Egan on the left back. High pass finds Furbringer, left side. There's Egan again, and it goes out. Deep past the end line, hitting error from Egan. That's her 4th to go along with 7 kills.
Yeah, I mean, Badgers looking for a touch, but I mean, we're not going to get these calls. We've got to make it either more convincing or you just got to do it.
Weigels to Furbringer with the pass. A tip over by Mimi Collier on the right side. So there's Collier making it a 4-4 score.
Collier to serve for the Badgers.
Now here's Mimi back to serve behind the end line. Right hand at Illinois. Right side, and it's Philpott. Cross court for a kill.
Well, you got a good connection going with their middles on that side. I didn't know. To me, it looked like she overset it, but they get a kill from it. So we gotta defend that.
Mimi Collier, by the way, up to 410 kills this season. I'll tell you why that's important in a second. Left side, here's Una, high tip down. Una tips it over and down, and it's 5-5.
So really, Charlie really sells the block or that set. She looks like she's going to send it back to Egan. Then she pushes it forward to Una. Una goes up like she's going to take a huge rip at it and just tips it daintily over the block.
Simon sails it long and out of bounds. Back to the 410 kills this season for Mimi Collier. Dana Redke currently holds the 5 spot all time in 25-point rally scoring with 413 kills. So Mimi's 3 away from tying that. Here's the right side attack from Grace Egan. Pinball around by the Illini. Now a swing stopped at the net by Wisconsin. Still pinballed, and then it goes over. Over and out of bounds. It's a point for the Badgers.
I'll give it to Illinois. They are scrappy. They are running all over the place. It's not just their bro in the back row. All of their defensive players are just throwing their bodies around to get get the volleyball off the ground.
Egan, deep zone 6 with the serve to the left side. An attack by DeBoer, and she gets it with the block touch. Cross-court kill by DeBoer, 7-6.
Yeah, Charlie comes into the huddle. She looks at Chris and she goes, "Did you touch that?" 'Cause I don't think they touched it on the block. I think Chris was diving for it and realized as she's trying to pass it or dig it that there was no touch.
Phelan serving for Illinois. Directs it toward Egan, but out. Point to the Badgers. Service error number 7 tonight from the Illini. Checking to Steinhoffel's ace tracker. Relax at Steinhoffel's. 8 aces from Wisconsin, 3 from the Illini. Now here's Una Vajgic behind the service line. She has one of those 8. She'll touch it over, and that's going to be another one for Una to the right sideline, and the pass was just low and down to the court.
I missed it. I was checking on the food update. Sorry. It sounded great, though.
It was a great little drop serve there by Una.
Woo, we love that.
Second ace this time. She'll put a little bit more pace behind it. Middle of zone 6 to the middle of the net, and it's good. And this is Burbage, who's now checked into the match for Chris Thomas.
Yeah, changing things up a little bit here, but still, it's a fast tempo to the middle. We're not really fronting. Allie's kind of, the middle is inside of Allie's left hand, so she's got to get on that ball.
Simon serve receive, pulls Furbringer to the back row, sets over to Collier with a tip over. Dug by the Illini. Tompkinson winds up. Block touch Wisconsin. Una has it. Dig up front to Charlie. Down to the floor from Collier, but wide and out of bounds.
Collier, point Wisconsin. Correction. Ball is out. Point Illinois.
No, wait, what?
Yeah, it was out, I think. 9-8, no complaints from Mimi. Egan spins a high pass up front to Furbringer, and then a swing by Vajgic goes right into the net. Illinois right to left. Goes to Egan. Feeds it up front to Furbringer. Great pass. Left side, there's Mimi. And it's going to be a kill right off the defense of Hernandez in the back row. 17 kills tonight for Collier.
There's times where you have no idea where Charlie's setting. She takes the ball at such a high contact point. That ball's a little bit tight from the pass, but you don't know where the ball is going. It could a middle could get outside. Gives a nice one-on-one for Mimi on the left side.
Wardlow with her team down by 1 in the third, off the top of the net with that serve. Phelan in the pocket, setting to the right side. Tompkinson, yep. Una couldn't handle it on the right back. 11-9, Illinois.
So we've got Nat is serving in row 6 again. So the first 2 sets she was serving in row 3. Coaches must have seen something to move her to do that in row 6. So that would be a good question for the post-game show.
Here's Egan. High pass. Furbringer goes to Booth. Denied. It got pinballed and back to the Illini. Now to the left side. Una has the dig after the swing by Aguayo. Left pin and cross court and good for Collier. Mimi Collier is just unstoppable this season. 18 kills.
You see, you can see Charlie. She's eye checking. Where's the block at? She looks. The block staying with Carter, so she sends it to the outside. It's almost a one-on-one there.
Addie Horner comes in to serve for Furbringer. Horner drives one at Kirsch. Set goes to Tompkinson. A tip over the Badgers block. Egan roaming and saves. Horner with the bump set. There's a tip down to zone 2 from Collier. So Collier has now tied Dana Redke for 5th place in most kills in a single season under 25-point rally scoring.
Good call in the zone there. Yeah, she just tips it barely over the top of the block. That's a good read. Setter's back. Easy kill.
Horner directs it over to Kirsch on the right back. Tompkinson, big left hand from the right pin, and it's off of Horner for the kill.
So that ball, a little bit outside the antenna. You can watch it on this replay. So she's a lefty. The only angle she has is that hard cross. Addie's got to know that ball, it can't go down the line because she can't hit that with her left arm. It's going to go hard cross. She's got to be able to do that.
Here's Kogan. Egan steers it up front. Good pass right side. There is Mimi Collier. Blasts to one deep cross court. And now she sits alone, passing Dana Redke. 5th most kills in a single season under 25-point rally scoring. That's total kills in a season. 414 now for Collier. Kirsch's pass, line drive to the right. Now a down ball coming to the Badgers. Mimi collects up front. Furbringer finds
Touch.
Booth.
Oh, is there a touch?
No touch. It goes wide.
Ooh. This is the time I wish I could be like, I think there was a touch on that. Let me see that. Oh, no. They're not going to show a replay. I don't know. It's so hard. I'm sorry.
Here's Aguayo. Don't be sorry. Serving from the left back. Sails it over at Simon. Furbringer grabs the pass, sights the pipe, and Collier gets denied. A block up front by the Illini defense. By the way, 4th all-time on the record book, single season, Dana Redke. So now she's chasing Redke again. 438 is the next number.
I mean, Sarah Franklin and Dana Redke aren't exactly slouches. That, I don't know, if you're chasing those two, that's pretty good stuff.
Elite company. Right side attack, good by Philpott. Drives one down the Badgers' left sideline for a kill. Illinois 14, Wisconsin 13. We're in the 3rd set. The Badgers lead 2-0.
Yeah, just Una leaving a little too much line on that ball. Got to be able to take something away there.
Here's Randall, the sophomore, or the freshman rather, serving at Simon. Charlie grabs the pass, sets to Una. Little tip down and over to the right front, and Vajagic records her 8th kill of this match.
We're looking at the passing stats now. We're actually doing much better than the other sets. We're at unofficially 2-3-1 right now, so that's a really great place to be.
3rd set only.
3rd set only.
Egan goes into the net, and we've got a media timeout. 15-14, Illinois gets the point. And we'll be back after this break with the Illini leading by a single point in set number 3. Wisconsin leads 2-0 in this match on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
John Arias and Jess Williams with you here at Huff Hall. It's the 100th anniversary of Huff Hall. 1925 this place was constructed. And Illinois has played volleyball here for quite a few years. 15-14 the Illini lead now in the first set. Wisconsin hasn't lost to Illinois in the last 11 straight matchups between these two teams. The last time Illinois beat Wisconsin, it was a trip to the Final Four at stake. 2018. Yep, they won and advanced to Minneapolis for the Final Four. Here's Simon, great pass. Furbringer runs the inside slide for Andrew. Doug Now Tompkinson with a tip down to the left front of Wisconsin. Tompkinson's tip makes it 16-14 Illinois.
Yeah, and again, Una just, I mean, I don't know if that's what they're asking for our blockers to give them that much line, but that's a lot of space that they're leaving out there.
Simon steers a perfect pass to Furbringer, setting to the left side, and Una Vajic got nasty with that one. Deep and cross court, and it's another kill for Una, number 9 tonight.
Great ball. First ball side out, we get a pass set kill off of that. Rally doesn't go too long there. I was just talking to John. We're looking at the unofficial passing stats at the break. We're doing a much nicer job than we were in the first set, that's for sure.
Vajic serves to the right back. Here comes Illinois' attack. Left side attack, snapped but dug by Egan. Tight to Collier now from the left side. Kirsch with an overdig. Wisconsin will go on the attack to the left pin for Collier. Little off speed, sharp cross court, but it's picked up by the Illini. Middle attack, Burbage got it. Illinois by 2, 17-15 the Illini in set number 3.
I was hoping to see if we would get we are going to get no replay. I feel like Allie dove in. She made the right read on that, but the defense was already set up for like a cross-court attack on that. She just kind of wrist-awayed it to the opposite corner. So that's volleyball.
17-15 the Illini. Third set here. Champaign. Hernandez serves at Egan. Furbringer sets to the left side. Big right hand by Mimi Collier finishes it off the dig attempt by Hernandez, middle back. 17-16. Collier had 21 kills last night in East Lansing in 3 sets. She has 22 kills tonight. We're midway through the third. Here's Wardlow, just over the top of the net. Great serve that has Illinois out of system. Tompkinson winds up from the right and gets it.
It's a perfect out of system set for a lefty on the right side. There's 5 feet in, 5 feet off the net. She just kind of winds up and just rips it through the Badger block. I'm not sure if Carter's hands were pressed or not, but she just finds a hole there.
Tompkinson averaging 2.3 kills per set this season. She's got 8. Here's Collier, sharp cross court. Cuts it across for another one. Mimi slicing through the defense of the Illini. So good, 23 kills now for Collier. The 8th time this season she's had 20 or more in a match. Back-to-back now this weekend. Furbringer serving from zone 1, touches it over near the left front, and then climbing the ladder is Philpott in the middle and connecting for a big right-handed kill.
So Addie came in the first 2 times for Charlie to serve this time, so we're in the third go-around here. He doesn't have Addie come in. I'm not sure if that's because of subs or not, but Charlie just doesn't have the oomph on that serve for that.
Kogan goes to Una, lines it up front on a decent pass. There's a swing by Egan, dug back row by Hernandez. Illinois attacks, and there's Carter Booth waiting for it. Booth roofs it right back down for the Badgers, who trail by 1.
It's a really great read. She stays disciplined, and she's stopped. When she gets stopped and she gets her hands over the net, there is not a lot of space to go around her.
Booth with 3 blocks. She had 10 last night. Almost had a double-double with 9 kills. Phelan sets to the back row. Tip Hernandez. Picked up by Egan. Back row. Collier soars in. Slams it off the block, and it falls. That's 10 kills this set from Collier. 19 each, third set.
It's pretty, that back row attack, it really keeps the block on their toes and the defense on their toes, as you see on that one.
Now here's Mimi serving. Floats it over. Phelan setting. Tipped over by Aguayo. Just kind of pushed it with the right hand from the left pin. Deflects off some Badgers and down 20-19 Illinois.
Charlie visibly say, I'm going to get that ball up. You'd see her say that to her teammates there. She really tried to will that one up.
Here comes the serve by Aguayo. Collier's pass finds Furbringer. Middle, there's Booth. So Carter Booth, a night after having 9 kills, is up to 6 with 1 hitting error.
Charlie, that ball's a tight ball, and I think that's the difference between a good setter and a great setter. Charlie takes a super tight pass and is able to give the middle an opportunity instead of letting that be an overpass.
Tied at 20. Both in the red zone. Phelan tips it over on the 2 ball. There's Simon. A bump set by Andrew to the left for Una. Cuts it across off speed. Dug by the Illini. Now left side by DeBoer. And it's pushed back by the Badgers defense. 21-20 Wisconsin.
It's a great block setup by Egan. The ball goes over. The coverage goes over and out. That's a great play.
Timeout by the Illini. 21-20 Wisconsin. Illinois needs a break. Third set, the Badgers lead 2-0 over the Fighting Illini here in Champaign. Up by 1 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Timeout on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
You've got me popping champagne. I'm at it again. Caught up in the moment, but not in the right way.
21-20, Wisconsin leads Illinois. 11th ranked Badgers looking for Big Ten win number 13 this season. Mimi Collier with 24 kills. That is the most by any Badger this season in 3 sets. And we're looking at the record book. It's the second most now. All-time under 25-point rally scoring for any Badger in 3 sets. She trails Molly Haggerty's 27 set in 2016. See if she has enough points to get there. Here's Illinois out of system after the Badgers serve. Left side to Boer, off Simon, Overdig, back to the Illini. Phelan, jump sets, right side, slide, Philpott down the line, good. 21-21 down the stretch of the third.
And again, the setter kind of does that. She jukes the ball. She does a big stomp, and then she sets the ball back to the middle. I think she got both of the Badger blockers off guard on that one.
Philpott will serve. 21 each into the net. Wisconsin up by 1. Grace Egan will go back to serve. She ended the second with an ace. (22-21). Here is Egan. Goes to the left back. Phelan sets it, long string to the left, a push by DeBoer. Wisconsin handles it. Setter jump, Furbringer caught everybody off guard, and it falls.
Yeah, that's a great read. The block is still moving. The defense is moving. She reads the block well, and two shoots it over the net, straight to the floor.
23-21. Illinois needs another timeout. Badgers are 2 points away from the sweep tonight, and man, Illinois really came out of the gates tough. The beneficiary of 4 challenges won, but Wisconsin was able to prevail. Unofficially 7 set points from the Badgers. They won it 35-33. It was the second most points scored in a set ever for Wisconsin. Remember, they had 36 earlier this season in a set against Florida. Mimi Collier had 10 kills in that first set. Second set saw the Badgers win by 10. They went on a 5-0 run after Illinois got it to 5 to end that set. Passing looked much better in that second set. And now here in the third, we've gone back and forth a little bit as we've had 15 ties and 6 lead changes. And right now it's Wisconsin by 2. And 24 kills from Mimi Collier leads the way. The co-Big Ten Player of the Week might just put her name in the running for another award this week with the 21 kills in 3 sets last night and now the 24 kills in 3 sets so far tonight.
It's pretty commanding. I mean, that's undeniable right there. That's awesome.
Next on the leaderboard for the Badgers is Una. And Vajic has 9 kills, hitting .389. Una's coming off her 9th time this season. She's had 10 or more kills. She had 12 against Michigan State on Friday. Wisconsin looking for win number 20 of the year. They're 19-4 overall. And they have won 12 Big Ten matches, 12-3 in the Big Ten. And they've got number 9 Purdue looming on the schedule. A win tonight would tie the Boilermakers for second in the conference. Egan serves, back row, Phelan, jump setting to the left pin, swing by DeBoer, and a diving save by Egan in the back row, and a diving save by Simon and Egan. And now here's the left side attack. It drops in front of Collier. Illinois trails by 1, 23-22.
It's going to be a battle to finish this out in this stretch right here. Man, this gym is hot. Like we haven't talked about that at all. It is a box here, a hot box in this place. So a lot of sweat wipes. Let's finish this off and get out of here.
And it's a warm day, you know.
It's a warm day.
Up in the 70s here today in Champaign. Here's Furbringer back setting right side to the slide. Andrew deep cross court, kept alive by the Illini. Here's DeBoer left side, rolls a shot over. Collier saves it. Middle of zone 6, left side, Una Vajic, number 10 tonight. And it's match point in Champaign. 24-22. Vajic will serve a double-double tonight for Una. 10 kills, 10 digs.
Yes, Una.
Vajic from the right back, right hand over. Picked up on serve receive. Phelan setting it to the left side, and a hitting error. No, a touch.
A touch?
Tompkinson gets the block touch.
I don't know, off alley maybe?
Second match point upcoming for Wisconsin, 24-23 in the third. Here's Hernandez, right hand over at Simon, line drive pass. A bump set, a high one, it's tight. It's pushed by Collier, it's picked up by the Illini. Now a bump set over to the left side, taking off Aguayo, and it is going to be a block by Wisconsin as it got pushed back off Illinois, and Wisconsin wins in a sweep in Champaign. The Badgers have reached 20 wins this season. 20-4 overall. It's their 13th Big Ten win of the year. Wisconsin a winner in 3. 25-23 in the second, so they win 2 of these sets by 2 points. And the Badgers are now tied for second in the Big Ten.
Never know where the locker room is here.
What's that?
So they were looking for which way to go down to the locker room. So
Wisconsin hits 3:14 in the third set. Illinois hits 3:33. 10 kills from Mimi Collier, and Wisconsin wins in 3 sets here tonight. Post-match show coming up next. We'll run through the numbers. We'll hear from head coach Kelly Sheffield and more on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
It's all about the green and gold and nonsense on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
We're obviously discussing this Green Bay Packers team and the inconsistencies, and if you believe that it's fixable in the middle of the season,
Hashtag Team Kyle. I saw it on YouTube. Hashtag Team Kyle. I love it.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. Presented by Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL. Weekdays from 2 till 4 on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
This is the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Vajegic drops it to the back left corner for an ace.
Presented by Steinhoffels.
11th ranked Wisconsin wins back-to-back matches on back-to-back nights. Wisconsin prevailing tonight on the road in Champaign, Illinois over the Illinois Fighting Illini. The Badgers sweep all 6 sets against the Illini this season, 3 at the Fieldhouse and 3 tonight in Champaign. First set was a marathon, 35-33 in favor of the Badgers. They had 7 set-point opportunities before they finally did put Illinois away in set 1. Set 2, 25-15, a dominating set 2 for the Badgers. And set 3 was competitive again, but the Badgers win it 25-23, leading the way, Mimi Collier, 24 kills, 8 digs, 2 blocks. 8th time this season, the Badgers' statistical leader achieves 20 or more kills in a match, and she's done it on back-to-back nights in East Lansing and Champaign. 11th ranked Wisconsin wins its 20th match of the season, and they are in a dead tie for second place in the Big Ten standings with the Purdue Boilermakers, who the Badgers now face Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse. Post-match show underway. We go back to Champaign. John and Jess after this on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Skilled trade workers are the backbone of every community and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers trained to keep the power flowing, engines running, and in every other trade needed to accomplish the mission. These soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Northwestern Mutual of Southern Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is now in a tie for second place in the Big Ten after a 3-set win over Illinois. John Arias and Jess Williams back with you at Huff Hall. Let's take a look at how we got here tonight. That was a doozy of a first set where the Badgers won it in extra points by 2, and a lot of extra points too. 35-33 Wisconsin, the second most points ever scored in a single set at the University of Wisconsin, trailing only the 36 set earlier this season when the Badgers played Florida. Wisconsin had to overcome a 5-point deficit. Illinois had as large as a 5-point lead in that first set. Mimi Collier connecting for 10 kills in the opening set. The Badgers used 6 from Grace Egan. There were 7 set points for the Badgers, 19 ties, 8 lead changes. Wisconsin won at 35-33. In the second, though, a different-looking Badgers team as they come out and take as large as a 10-point lead. That's what they would actually win it by. The passing really improved for Wisconsin in that second set. It was Illinois cutting it down to 20-15, and then the Badgers going a 5-0 run to end set number 2. And then in the third set, Wisconsin hits over 300. It was a close one, too. Let's take a look at the ties. 15 ties and 6 lead changes. So in a set that didn't go extra points, they had 15 ties, 6 lead changes, 10 more kills from Mimi as she goes for the second most kills in a 3-set match ever in 25-point rally scoring. And Collier and the Badgers get it done tonight, 25-23 in the third set. And Wisconsin ends up in the match here tonight hitting 276. 50 kills off 116 swings, 18 errors. Illinois hits 203, 41 kills, 118 attacks, and 17 errors. Kelly. We'll hear from head coach Kelly Sheffield right now as he joins me in the post-game show. 39 assists from Illinois, 46 from the Badgers. Diggs, 46-39, Wisconsin. Checking the Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin block. 11.5 from the Badgers, 4 from Illinois. And the Steinhafels ace tracker has the Badgers at 9 aces tonight. 9 errors. Illinois had 3 aces and 8 hitting errors. Now joined by Wisconsin head coach Kelly Sheffield to kind of recap this one. That was wild. I'll start talking about the first set. 35-33. Your team has to fight off set points. Illinois fought off set points. The Illini win 4 challenges in the first set. I don't think I've ever seen that many challenges.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was. And what I told them afterwards is, we didn't allow the losing of the challenges to affect us. And, there's a lot of teams. I've had a lot of teams that, you have 1, fine, you have 2, fine, you have 3. And now, especially when it gets to be pretty close toward the end of the set, and they're spending more time worrying about the calls that are going against them rather than just getting back to work and playing. And I thought we did a really good job. I mean, there was a couple opportunities with that DS in the front row, that you're like, Charlie made a dump, and you're thinking, oh, that's a really good move, and they make a great play on her, and they get across the front row with that DS, and we weren't able to quite finish that off for some different reasons, but we hung in there, and that was the main thing, and certainly that's a big boost. That's a big momentum, and you could see that how the second set started.
Mimi Collier tonight. 10 kills in that first set, 10 kills in the last.
10 kills in the first set?
I believe she had 10 kills in the first set, yeah.
That's a lot of kills.
Yeah, and she had 10 in the third, too. 24 total. That's the second most ever in 25-point rally scoring in 3 sets.
Dana had the most?
No, 2016. I'm quizzing you now live.
I'm guessing that was Haggerty at Texas A&M.
It was Haggerty at Texas A&M, 27.
Yeah, 27. Really good. We got on some runs of points from her behind the service line as well. She started off yesterday and was with just a nasty, gnarly serve, and then all of a sudden it looked like she had 1 error, and then she lost all of her confidence in her serve yesterday. And she starts out today, the first couple, and you're like, come on, man. Your serve is better than anyone over there. You don't let a couple errors, make you lose confidence. You're too good of a player at every one of your skills to do that. And so she, got a lot better as the match went on. I think that, and got on some runs of points. I'll tell you, Kristen Simon, passing, well north of a 2-4 tonight, I think is where she ended up. And after last night, it's one of the few times all year that she's been taken out of the libero position. And so I was really looking forward to seeing how she responded tonight. And, they tested her right away, as they should. And she came out and just sticking passes. And I kept waiting for them to change their strategy, and they never did. And she just, for the length of the match, just continued to apply pressure with her ball control.
Yeah, Simon, great passing tonight. Una Vajic goes for a double-double.
Great weekend.
Yeah.
It was just a tremendous weekend for her in all aspects of the game. And one of the things we thought about is Philpott was kind of having a little bit of success over her. And so, we were thinking about, making a blocking sub, but she was hitting so well in transition. The other thing in the third set is we decided to go with Addie for a couple times over Charlie, because although Charlie was putting in some really good serves, they were able to run their offense. So we decided to go with Addie a couple times, which means that you're blasting through your subs a little bit quicker, and so then you're playing that game. All right, do we want to bring in a blocking sub or not? we felt pretty good with our ability to side out, even if they were scoring over the top of her, which Philpott was. We got right back and sided out, and which is what you want to see.
And now finally, it brings up a Wednesday night matchup.
Yep.
13-3 versus 13-3 after Purdue lost. And
they lost tonight.
Yeah, so that's going to be
in 5 or 4.
I'm not sure what was the final, Hunter. Did they lose in 4 or 5? 5. They lost in 5.
5. Okay. All right.
So that sets up a battle for second place now.
Hunter coming out of nowhere for that information. Great work, Hunter. It's. I didn't know that. We just told 17-15 in the 5th. Wow, that is. You got three sets that were all decided by 2 points tonight in West Lafayette. I mean, it sets up two really good teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their RPI is top 10. We've got to continue to keep chopping away. We've been playing some really good volleyball this weekend of coming in and playing back-to-back, and that's something we haven't done it much this year, and we'd have to do that opening weekend. Although we're not doing it in 2 different cities and 2 different time zones, just really, really so much more positive things this weekend to take from this. This was a challenge, and I thought our kids answered it in a lot of different ways. And we've been doing some really good things in game situations. When it's been, whether our backs against the wall or whatever, our ability to kind of to come back or to finish off sets, this team has gotten a lot better by that.
Well, congrats on the sweep tonight.
Thanks, Sean.
All right, there you go. That's head coach Kelly. Sheffield Badgers win in 3 over the Illini. We'll take a break, come back, and look at the individual numbers next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy at any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Welcome back. Post-match show continues. Badgers win it in 3 sets over Illinois. 35-33, 25-15, 25-23. Let's take a look at the final individual numbers here tonight. Illinois had 1 player reach double figures. It was their middle blocker, Ashlyn Philpott, with 10 kills, hits .615 with 2 blocks. Aguayo had 9 kills, hits .214 with 8 digs. Tompkinson, the right side, had 7 kills and 3 digs. 7 kills, but 6 errors from DeBoer. It's .048. 5 kills from Avery Hernandez with 5 digs. 35 assists from Phelan with 9 digs and an ace. And their libero tonight, 10 digs. Taryn Kirsch, man, she was tearing it up in the first set. Defensively, finishes with 10 digs. The Badgers, Mimi Collier goes for 24 kills tonight, and that is the 8th time this season she's had 20 or more kills in a match. She surpassed Dana Redke for 5th place all-time single season for most kills. Now chasing Dana again for that 4th spot. And she had 10 kills in the first, 10 kills in the third, hits .321, 8 digs. This follows 21 kills in 3 sets at Michigan State. Phenomenal from Mimi Collier. Una Vigic with 10 kills and 10 digs, a double-double. Hits .421 with a block and 2 aces. Grace Egan goes for 7 kills, 8 digs, 3 aces behind the line. She did have 4 hitting errors. Carter Booth, 6 kills, 11 swings, hits .455. with 3 blocks. Allie Andrew had 2 kills at negative with 3 errors and 6 blocks. Charlie had 41 assists and 7 digs. Addie Horner came in, had an assist. Kristen Simon had 8 digs, but passed a 2.4, according to head coach Kelly Sheffield. She also had 3 assists and an ace. Natalie Wardlow had 2 aces behind the line for the Badgers, and Nia Warren had a dig for Wisconsin. As the Badgers improved to 20-4 this season, 13-3 in the Big Ten, and that sets up a top 10, could potentially be a top 10 matchup. Number 9 versus number 11 as the current rankings have them. But both teams 13-3, Wisconsin and Purdue, on Wednesday at the Fieldhouse, second to last home match of the regular season for the Badgers, and that one starts at 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. Our pregame show starts at 6:30 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Tune in. Big-time battle for second in the Big Ten coming up on Wednesday night. I'd like to thank Jess Williams for our help here as the color analyst at Huff Hall. I'm John Arias saying so long from Champaign, Illinois, as the Badgers win it in 3 sets over the Illini. But keep it right here. The post-match show continues next with Jesse Nelson on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Staying on Wisconsin sports never stops with the Jump Around podcast.
If you do decide to go with Carter Smith, as you mentioned too, this is the guy that they flipped from Michigan. Is he a finished product? Is he a polished product? Not exactly, but also it's like, this kid looks like he can sling the pill already as a true freshman. I know that he came in with a lot of high praise, but why not give fans some excitement right now? Why not do this? Why not just do it now?
The Jump Around podcast with Jim Rutledge and Pablo Iglesias, streaming live every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
20 wins on the season for 11th ranked Wisconsin, 20-4 overall, 13-3 in Big Ten Conference play with a 3-set sweep on the road in Champaign over the Illinois Fighting Illini tonight. Post-match show continues back in the Everlight Solar studio at ESPN Madison. Before we go any further, though, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification, 10 for illegal ID on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
This is Derek Engler. You're listening to a Good Karma Brands radio station, 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
35-33 in the first set, which featured 19 ties and 8 lead changes. 25-15 for the Badgers in set number 2 and 25-23 in the third and final set tonight. Badgers win 20 wins now on the season for Wisconsin, and it sets up a big showdown on Wednesday night. We'll talk plenty more about it coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, service, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Mimi Collier making a case to again be named Big Ten Player of the Week. The AVCA National Player of the Year semifinalist tonight. 24 kills, her fourth best kill total of the season, and that's the most for any Badgers player this season in a 3-set match. 24 kills along with 8 digs and 2 blocks. The 8th time this season Mimi Collier has exceeded 20 kills in an individual match. AVCA National Semifinalist for Player of the Year, Mimi Collier leading the way tonight as 11th ranked Wisconsin defeats Illinois in Champaign. Post-match show continues. I'm Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Another slice of history tonight in addition to what Mimi Collier's been doing. The second most points in a single set ever for 11th ranked Wisconsin tonight. That first set, they went extra points, 35-33, defeating Illinois. 36 points is the record which was set earlier this year in the 5-set thriller against the Florida Gators at the Kohl Center. That was back in September. Wisconsin won at 36-34. That's the most points they've ever scored in an individual set. Tonight, the second most, 35 points in the marathon first set tonight. Illinois won 4 challenges in the first set. That's nuts. And Wisconsin was still able to overcome it and get the victory in set 1, all the way en route to a 3-set sweep tonight. 35-33 in set 1, 25-15 set 2, 25-23 in set number 3. We'll continue to take a check of some of the numbers, get to our top plays, all still to come here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Ben Brust here to tell you about why your next work van should be from Mercedes-Benz Sprinter at Zimbrick European. First off, we have versatility. The Sprinter vans offer 16 body types and thousands of ways to customize that space. Number 2, we have reliability. Sprinter's most powerful diesel engines last longer and require less maintenance, spend more time on the road and less time in those bays. Number 3, we have safety. Sprinter's safety technologies include curtain airbags all around, load adaptive electronic stability program, and crosswind and attention assist. Number 4, Van Care Mobile. Our maintenance team can come to you with routine service. Who wants to go in? Let them come to you. They work with multiple trucks on one visit. Use the Mercedes Me Connect. And last but not least, get your Zimbrick Sprinter at Zimbrick European at Rimrock Road and the Beltline, or go online at ZimbrickEuropean.com because your next Mercedes Sprinter van is waiting for you.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
This is the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Vajagic drops it to the back left corner for an ace.
Presented by Steinhoffel.
10 kills, 10 digs for Una. She also had 2 service aces to go with that tonight as 11th-ranked Wisconsin defeats Illinois. Post-match show continues. The Badgers sweep the Illini tonight on the second night of a back-to-back sweeps in both East Lansing over Michigan State and in Champaign against Illinois. Check out the Steinhafels Ace Tracker. Relax, it's Steinhafels. 9 aces tonight for the Wisconsin Badgers behind the service line to just 3 for Illinois. Grace Egan had 3. That's nothing compared to the 5 she had in one set back in non-conference play against Milwaukee. Nonetheless, Grace Egan tops the Steinhafels Ace Tracker so far this season with 21 service aces. I mentioned the 2 for Una Weigelt. She's now up to 16. Mimi Collier and Natalie Wardlow, each with aces tonight. Collier with 1, Wardlow with 2. They both have 18 on the season. Kristen Simon also had an ace tonight. Addie Horner did not have a service ace, but she still ranks 4th on the team as we check the ace tracker with 17 on the season. That's a check of the Steinhafels Ace Tracker. Relax, it's Steinhafels. 11th-ranked Wisconsin defeats Illinois in 3 sets. Still to come, our top plays of the night, and looking ahead to that big showdown Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse. 9th-ranked Purdue and 11th-ranked Wisconsin. That's still ahead on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhafels. Steinhafels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhafels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality selection and service. For over 90 years, Steinhafels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhafels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com. Relax, it's Steinhafels.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Underneath it, bump set, left side, powers it down. What a rally, and Wisconsin comes out on top.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Blocked by Bucky.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhafels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by Northwestern Mutual of Southern Wisconsin.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
Time for me to fly.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. Download the ESPN Wisconsin app so you don't miss any of the best moments on ESPN Wisconsin. Commercial-free full show podcast, exclusive content, and live streaming, including every Wisconsin Badgers volleyball match. If you haven't yet, download the ESPN Wisconsin app right now. Post-match show continues. I'm Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. 11th-ranked Wisconsin winners in a 3-set sweep over the Illinois Fighting Illini tonight. 35-33 set 1, 25-15 set 2, and 25-23 in set 3. 11th-ranked Wisconsin improves to 20-4 on the season. 13-3 in Big Ten Conference play. And as we look around the Big Ten scoreboard tonight, Rutgers and UCLA are playing right now. Oregon over 9th-ranked Purdue earlier tonight in West Lafayette. What does that mean for Wisconsin's NCAA tournament aspirations and where they may finish in the Big Ten standings? Well, it doesn't really change what's at stake on Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse. Purdue and Wisconsin were going to be playing for second in the Big Ten regardless. What Purdue's loss does mean tonight is that there's no longer any wiggle room. Purdue could have lost to Wisconsin, but if the Badgers would fall to Minnesota or any other match down the stretch, Purdue could still win out and finish in second place in the conference standings. Now, the winner on Wednesday night is almost guaranteed to finish in second place in the Big Ten standings this season. So massive implications for what that means, not only in the conference, but also for NCAA tournament positioning. That's what's going to be at stake on Wednesday night. You're going to need to be loud. You're going to need to be there early. And if you can't get to the Fieldhouse, make sure you're tuned in for what may be the biggest match of the regular season for 11th-ranked Wisconsin hosting 9th-ranked Purdue Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse. 7 o'clock first serve. Pre-match show starts at 6:30 here on many of these same stations on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Still to come, our top plays of the night. We'll also let you know what's going on for the rest of the Wisconsin Badgers teams in action today. A very eventful weekend in Madison. That's straight ahead on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 roster is here, and your Love Madison team is stacked. Setter of the Year, Lauren Carlini, returns to the court, and she's joined by world-class talent from across the globe. The game is growing, the momentum is building, and Madison is right in the heart of it. Don't miss a single moment. 2026 season memberships are on sale now at lovb.com, with the full season schedule coming soon. That's lovb.com. Volleyball is the next major league.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Love Madison.
Blocks brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Block out the cold air this fall and winter with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today. Take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. 11.5 blocks tonight for the Badgers at the net. Allie Andrew, Charlie Furbringer leading the team with 6 apiece. Grace Egan and Carter Booth each with 3. Wisconsin out blocking Illinois 11.5-4 at the net. That was a big part of why Wisconsin was able to sweep the Illini in 3 tonight. 35-33 in the first set, 25-15 set 2, 25-23 in set number 3. Blocks brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Do want to give you a couple of updates before we get to our top plays of the night for everything going on in Wisconsin athletics today. Of course, many of you probably know Wisconsin football hung tough in the first half, but fell 31-7 on the road against number 2 Indiana. Wisconsin will not be bowl eligible this season after falling for the 7th time. That guarantees a sub-500 regular season record for head coach Luke Fickell and the Wisconsin football team. Better news for the hockey teams today. Number 1 ranked Wisconsin women's hockey wins in a shootout. It was tied 4-4. They go to the shootout and get the extra point in the win over 12th ranked St. Cloud State. The Badgers also defeated St. Cloud State 5-1 last night, so they leave St. Cloud, Minnesota with a pretty successful weekend. 7th-ranked Wisconsin men's hockey bounced back tonight at the Kohl Center. They fell 5-1 to Ohio State last night. Yuck. Good thing they won in overtime tonight, 6-5 over the Buckeyes at the Kohl Center. Nice win for Wisconsin men's hockey. Still one of their best starts in recent program history under head coach Mike Hastings. And two other notes from last night in case you missed it. Women's cross country punched their ticket to the NCAA championship meet next Saturday with a second-place finish at the regional meet in Evansville, Indiana. Congratulations to the Wisconsin women's cross-country team. And the women's soccer team came back. Needed a comeback last night at home, but they defeated Western Michigan in the first round of the NCAA tournament. 4-seed Wisconsin, 5-seed Baylor meet on Thursday. Coming up here about 5 days from now. Let's check your Badgers scoreboard. Like I told you, an eventful weekend around Wisconsin athletics, including a pair of victories for 11th-ranked Wisconsin volleyball, a sweep last night in East Lansing, Michigan against the Michigan State Spartans, and then a different time zone and a rare back-to-back situation late in the season here, getting you set for the NCAA tournament, and Wisconsin responded well in a challenge in Champaign, winning another sweep in 3 sets over Illinois. They sweep Illinois in all 6 sets that they face the Illini this season. Illinois, one of 3 Big Ten opponents that Wisconsin faces twice this year. Post-match trivia. Do you know who the other 2 are? I'll tell you. Illinois, Iowa, and Minnesota, the 3 opponents that Wisconsin faces twice during this regular season. Purdue, for the first time, coming up Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse. Going to be a massive one with Big Ten standings and NCAA tournament implications. If you missed any of the match, we'll get to our top 3 plays of the night coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Timeout on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
20th win of the season for 11th-ranked Wisconsin volleyball. In 3 sets, they sweep Illinois in Champaign tonight. Wisconsin improves to 20-4 on the season, 13-3 in Big Ten Conference play, now tied with Purdue for second in the conference. Nebraska's not going to lose the Big Ten Conference lead. They're going to win the conference. Everybody's playing for second, and if Wisconsin can beat Purdue on Wednesday night and get to second in the Big Ten, that could do wonders for their Big Ten, or I should say NCAA tournament positioning if they could skip in front of Purdue for good for the standings this season. They could move up, and again, I think the thing that you want to start to look at is, can they avoid Nebraska potentially in the same region? Because they end up in a different region and have a better draw against a different opponent besides the Cornhuskers, who have just steamboated everybody this year. They are just absolutely loaded. So if you can wait to play Nebraska as long as possible this season, that's probably a blueprint not just Wisconsin, but every team in the country would want to follow in the NCAA tournament. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn there. So Wisconsin wins tonight, and it sets up a big showdown Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse with the Purdue Boilermakers. Be loud, 7 o'clock first serve, pre-match show at 6:30 here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Let's go ahead and get to our top 3 plays of the night.
Number 3.
If you have a first set that goes 35 points, second most points ever for a Wisconsin volleyball set. By the way, the record is 36. It happened earlier this year against Florida. You're going to get a couple of our top plays of the night. Number 3 is a big block ending a long rally and extra points.
Left side, denied by Wisconsin. A Badgers block ends that rally. Wisconsin 30, Illinois 29, set point, Badgers.
Holy smokes.
Jess Williams, holy smokes. And she's not lying, by the way. If you haven't checked out the ESPN Madison announcer cam for any of these broadcasts, it's great when John and Pete are doing the matches at the Fieldhouse. And if we have the opportunity to do the NCAA tournament, it'll be awesome to hear Pete's analysis in particular. Jess's facial expressions throughout the course of a match when they're on the road and she's joining John for these matches are just incredible. Check it out on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Subscribe so that you get notified every time we go live and you don't miss a moment of announcer cam. My recommendation is pair it on your phone with what you're watching on TV on Big Ten Plus, Big Ten Network, wherever the games are televised, so you get John and Jess or John and Pete calling it on YouTube, plus you're watching the game live. So that's our third best play of the night from set 1. Let's get to the next one.
Number 2.
It's also from set number 1. Una Vajagic with a big kill.
The middle blocker for the Illini, Phil Pott. Right hand off the top of the net. Simon scoops it up. Left pin. Una comes through and smokes that. She brought all the smoke on that cross-court kill.
And again, you could have chosen a number of different points in set 1. Illinois had 4 set point opportunities. Wisconsin had 7. 4 and 7. There were 11 different opportunities to win the set. When it goes 35-33, Una Vajagic helping preserve it there with the big kill. Wisconsin ultimately did prevail en route to the sweep. So that leaves us with one more play.
Number 1.
We rambled. We ran out of music. That's okay. Let's hear what Grace Egan did to end set number 2.
Serve ends it with an ace, freezing the Illini passers in the back row. Grace Egan and the Badgers win it by 10, 25-15.
Yeah, enough of that tight-knit 7 and 4 set point opportunities in set 1. Wisconsin rolled in set number 2 to a 25-15 victory. 4 aces for Wisconsin servers in set 2 to none for Illinois. They dominated set number 2 after Illinois played them super tight in that first set. Grace Egan with the ace. She led all players tonight with 3 service aces to her name. 3 of the 9 for the Badgers behind the service line this evening. Those are your top 3 plays of the night. 11th ranked Wisconsin wins, improves to 20-4 on the season. We'll talk about what's still to come on the Fieldhouse on Wednesday night to wrap up this edition of the post-match show on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, service, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesch.com to learn more.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
Playing on back-to-back nights, never easy, whether it's early in the season, at this stage of Big Ten Conference play, or in the NCAA tournament. But 11th-ranked Wisconsin takes care of business, crossing 2 time zones on back-to-back nights. They sweep Michigan State last night in East Lansing, and then go to Champaign and sweep the Illinois Fighting Illini tonight. 35-33 set 1, 25-15 set 2, 25-23 in set number 3. Wisconsin improves to 20-4. They are hot as they head into Wednesday night's showdown with the Purdue Boilermakers. Entering the weekend, Purdue, the 9th-ranked team in the country. They lost in 5 tonight to Oregon. That means Wisconsin and Purdue tied in the Big Ten standings with identical 13-3 conference records. Winner Wednesday night will very likely end up second in the Big Ten regular season standings when the season comes to a close. Huge matchup. Again, you're going to want to join us for this one. 6:30 pre-match show starts Wednesday night on many of these same stations. 7 o'clock first serve on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network at the Fieldhouse. If you can find some tickets to come out and cheer on the team, this would be a great one to do so. Team could use you. They're back at full strength after battling some injuries throughout the course of this season, and this will be a big test to see where Wisconsin stands in the national landscape and in the Big Ten standings. Wisconsin-Purdue, Wednesday night at the Fieldhouse. It comes on the heels of the Badgers sweeping back-to-back matches on the road this weekend in East Lansing and in Champaign. Wisconsin victorious tonight. We will see you back here on Wednesday evening for the big one at the Fieldhouse. For John Audius, Jess Williams, executive producer Hunter Vaughn, and everyone part of our Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network this evening, thanks for joining us. My name is Jesse Nelson, and this has been Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our